Hello? Hiya!
You who have given thine flesh to the currents that flow between the realms of man and spirit. Resist not my purification of the soul. Step forth into life anew.
You must return as you were. Please let us aid you.
Hold fast to your consciousness. Remain yourself, and you shall not disappear.
Hurry! We gotta do this on the double!
Almost there! Don't you quit on us! It is time. Please, this way.
Well, hey, howdy ho, everyone. Lost Leader here, and we're back in action? Well, certainly is attraction, I'll tell you that much. Well, another Tales of Xillia thing? Another way to go, ain't it so? Let's see here. Who this is the wind spirit or whatever.
Can't believe the other three dragged me into this ridiculous scheme. Huh? You okay?
Oh my goodness. So I think that's the Barbara dad. Fire guy.
You are different. What? Your own name escapes you?
Yeah, this is the water one. She must be the mom of the group.
Something is amiss. I cannot believe I am even asking you this. But do you remember the time we spent together in Niakara?
I can't say that I do.
Want to hear why the terrain here's all messed up? It all began when Undine...
If you say one more word about that, you'll be telling this story from the bottom of the sea.
The sass.
Gnome, ready to roll. So happy to play again. Ready to do our thing?
So that's the bad boy of the group. And that's the brat. The troublemaker. That's pretty cool. I'm liking this so far. Very surprised at it just kind of changing the way that it does. Are we able to go either way? Looks like it.
Wait. Where are you going?
Something ain't right with her, gang. It's like she forgot who she is. Come on! Don't you remember all the times we played together in Niakara?
Answer me. When you and I battled each other, who emerged the victor?
Do you remember saving us when we were trapped inside the lance? I fear that you have lost much of your memory.
Yet it should be intact if we retrieved her soul at the proper moment.
Maybe we screwed it up somehow. Or maybe we hit some glitch we didn't know about. If we do a little digging, we might figure out the problem. Bad Sylph, no! What? We can't disobey our lord.
Gnome has the right of it. In either way, we cannot return to Niakara.
Fine. Who needs a half-baked spirit like her anyway? Let's lose the amnesiac and move on.
Sylph, please. We should be happy she is still with us at all. We just need to accept that our plan has failed.
Plan?
We brought this fate upon you. Forgive us. If only we could make it up to you.
Is there anywhere you would like to go? The least we can do is accompany you. Perhaps you might remember something along the way.
Right. Someplace familiar might do the trick. Nia Kara's out, remember? Oh.
I like Gnome. Gnome's a really good character. It like dog. Oh, Mila can now tether with the four great spirits. Use the arts menu to set the four and summon them in battle. Alright, sure, we'll do. But isn't that the whole entire like sexual thing and whatnot? The process and whatever. Looks like we got some other things here. Okay, there we go. There's Undine. So we'll have the fire guy go there. Have Undine. We'll have Gnome here. We'll have Undine here, because she's the mom of the group. And we'll have Sylph here. Downwind, get it? It's a stupid joke. That's stupid. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let's see here. Oh, by the way, everybody, just in case you don't know, TL is here right now, and I had no idea what they're talking about. And some other people, apparently. Well, thank you all for watching. Coming on by. Oh, I'm just setting things. That's what I do. What do I have here? I guess Cloud Pierce. And, do I have anyone? Let's see here. Usage 12. Usually when it doesn't have any usage, I have never used it at all. So I should start putting those on there. Yeah, Binding Spirit. What else is here? Oh, Binding Spear. Me and my reading. No, not so bueno, but whatever. And I guess we'll level up really quick, because we kind of have to. She is our only person right now. So far, it's pretty interesting what's going to be happening here. I don't know, but it seems like there's going to be something exciting. Oh, baby. Okay, come on. Just a little more level up, and then we can get going. Yeah, buddy. Any skills to skilly skill? Nope. Oh, there's a lot that I should really look at, man. Alright, we're good here. Yeah? Yeah. So, isn't this the way back to Nia Carey or whatever? Or at the very least, what probably is that? I feel kind of sad that they reused everything there. Just completely reused a map when they could have just like made it a little bit like cooler or something. Yes, I saw your tweet about Dengard 3. I'm very happy for you and you being able to play a JRPG, TL. I'm glad. JRPG 2016 all the way. Hashtag all the way. Get out of here. Oh. Let's see here. Oh. You know what I'm not doing? Ah, stop it. Yeah, why am I? I'm facing a giant enemy crab. Whoa! I forgot about how he did things. Yeah, buddy. I like Gnome. Gnome does good. Dang! That is ridiculous. She does so much damage and just kills him. Also, there's a peddler here. Why there is, I don't know. We'll just go with it. Sure, why not? What else do we have here? Gotta upgrade my little things. What happened to Mila? You weren't here for the last part? Where Mila was all like, I'm gonna do it for everybody, and then she smoked the 420s. And she got so high, TL, so incredibly high, she died. That's what happens when you get addicted to weed, TL. It's a life lesson that they teach everybody. That's what Xillia Saga, Tales of Xillia is all about. It's actually an anti-drug campaign. by the George Bush administration. They worked on it for the longest time. They actually set up their top anime research group in there to make sure all the kids loved it because it was super hip and everything. Really, it really shows that the war on drugs, it's still there, and people are still willing to fight for it. Could you imagine? Anyway, point being, TL, she is apparently dead. That's largely what you just need to know. So she's going through a midlife crisis here. Personally, because it's 420 today, hashtag 420. We got how to say what am I trying to say here? I hate when I have brain farts like this. I'm going with the weed thought here. No armor then? Maybe armor? Armor yes? Armor yes. I'll gladly take that and equip her. Thank you. And no, I need to get food. Because food is delicious. Food is great. And I got some more on my plate. 9,000 is a lot of things. I only need it for so much. Good thing we have those. Okay. Pretty much gonna get all the food that we can that's under 1,000 that we don't have already. I think we do. Alright, so I should get at least 5 battles. Dang, dude. A large. That's still not really worth it. Oh, but that is, though. Where's the gold? I saw gold right here. 100%. That's it. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's do some more battles then. Ooh, treasure chest. Like, but this is legit just the same exact area that we went through before. That just kind of sucks. No, I was working out. Oh my god. That's what it is. You're a beefcake, TL. Is that what it is? Too cool to learn anything else. You only gotta learn about the 420s. Oh my god! Get out of here! Stop hurting me! It's like they're harder than usual. I personally don't like the filler that they just put here. Cause like well, filter, not filler. Although this is filler. Just I thought they could have done a little bit better for this map. Really, like, it's just, this is lazy. There's no excuse for it being like this. It's just lazy. I mean, I appreciate what they're doing here, like, so the 4 could like have personality time with her and whatnot, which I like. Don't get me wrong, I like that. I should probably also heal myself.
If you dare interfere.
Good. Let's go ahead and just heal up. There we go. Oh, dude, I don't have no TP. No TP. Maybe I should have got some TP then. Oh well. I'll learn that someday. Just not today. Hope will never die. So, I do want to say something like pretty quick, like about what happened yesterday with the Bernie Sanders campaign and whatnot, just to like kind of like get it out there, because I'm sure people are like, so this is the very next day. What did you think with this whole entire like video things and whatnot that I've been saying, like making it somewhat outdated? I really think this is really showing how corrupt politics has gotten to the point where it looks incredibly shady that the rest of the state voted for Bernie, and literally out of nowhere, they're like, Hillary got like a huge lead in the bigger areas. That does not make sense. It wouldn't make sense if she got like 50 and like Bernie got like 45 or something, but no, it was like 66 for some of them, and that is just ridiculous to see when the rest of the state did not vote that way at all. And a lot of people are saying that it's the independent thing and whatnot, and I believe it wholeheartedly. would not deny that whatsoever. But that's all I gotta really say about that. It just kind of proves something here, just how corrupt the system is getting and everything. Because compared to all the other candidates, Hillary is, I don't like her. I'd rather have any other candidate win than her, and I'm not even joking about that. Even Trump, because then Trump would be like, all right, I know his shit, so I could just leave, and I'll leave. But Hillary, I never liked as a person, and that's all I gotta say about that. Like, she's so shady, kind of like Muse is. Like, I didn't like Muse from the very start, and that's the exact same feeling that I had for Hillary Clinton. Just to kind of like bring my point across between House Shade, and that's all I'll say for that right now. But yeah, just what happens. Everything else in particular, I think is going pretty alright. I'm really glad that I'm getting close to like beating this game. Like, I'm very close to it. Like, in all honesty. And it's really odd to me that like it really does not feel like I've taken like 2 weeks to beat this. It feels like much shorter time, and I think that's really good to have for any RPG when I don't feel like it's taken forever just to beat it, you know? I'm very happy about that. Very, very happy. I don't know how to rank this over other ones, but I think I still like what you calls it? I think I still like Shadow Hearts more. I think I like this one more in terms of graphically speaking. Like, if I had to really give it all to you, exploration wise, Skies of Arcadia I love the most, and like in general I like Shadow Hearts the most. But presentation wise for this game, I like it the most. And for a battle system, Gradia was the far out winner here, because it's not nearly as complicated, and I could just kind of like fiddle around with it. So that's really fun. But I'm very happy that like each of these games is giving me something just a little bit differently, and like these are really good games to start out with. Like JRPG 2016, I think, in comparison to any other games out there. It's such like every single one of them is completely different from the other when it comes to like storytelling or battle systems or this and that. Because the only one that was somewhat traditional was Skies of Arcadia. That was it. Every other one was different in some way or shape or form. That is the craziest thing to me. Just the craziest. There we go. I should probably... Okay, good. Oh man, I'm just really dying out here. There we go. 30%? Yeah, 30%. That'll do it. I probably shouldn't get into all these battles because I don't have a lot of HP and experience, TP to work with, but yeah, they yield a lot of experience, I think, or something like that. I at the very least I hear one of these areas is really good to like level up a whole bunch. Play rails in the sky, eventually maybe. I know there's a limited edition one at my GameStop. I've been eyeing it to see if it goes down in price at any point in time, but I got plenty of other RPGs out there TL to play already, as is. That is like on the lowest priority of all the JRPGs that I have to play, because I don't even have it. I'm not saying that's a bad game or anything, just Trials of the Sky is just like I've barely heard of, so I'm not really super excited about it. Oh great, now I need to go to the bathroom too. Alright, I'm not sure if I told all of you about this, and I'm not sure if it's appropriate for stream conversation, but I will say this. I have a bladder problem, and for some reason, when I have to go to the bathroom a lot, I have fits of it, of just going to the bathroom all the time. It happens every once in a while, and I'm just saying right now, if you see like a bunch of edit out, like skipping and everything, or if I just like, I have to leave the stream constantly, it's because I have to do that. Because I got another fit. I don't think I do though. I think it's gonna start going back. I have somewhat decent control over my body. My body's very nice to me in that regard. But yeah, I think that's Cold Steel. Oh yeah, probably then. Are you talking about the PSP version then? Of Trials, or rather the one that got released on Steam? Get him, Sylph. Get him! Get him, Sylph! Self-attack. Okay. Tiled monster abolisher. Okay. I mean, definitely a far outcry from Undertale. Unless you're talking about Undertale Genocide. Then we're right on track to killing all the monsters. Which I guess is a good thing then. But yeah, just to warn all of you people about that. I'm surprised this is like never really come up drastically, because for some reason my body seems to be very good to me when I stream. Like, it's gotten to the point where I've actually taught my body to be like, alright, you have to poop at this time and at this point. If you eat any food right before you stream, guess what you're going to be doing right beforehand? Pooping. And that's why usually I'm a little late to streaming, because I have to go to the bathroom, and I'm like, oh my god. Every time. Is this appropriate for stream conversation? For YouTube fun time, run times? I don't know. Maybe. I do like saying poop a lot. Just in general. Poop is a funny word. Poop, poop, poop. Poopity poop. Poop town. Poop USA. Just... I don't know why. It just is. I think it's one of those like little kitty things that just... it sticks with you, you know? Like... it's always ingrained into you to like say childish immature things. It's fun to say. I always hate it when people are like, why don't you be more mature and things like that? It's like, why? There's no reason for me to. Oh crap, it's gonna exit soon. That's what I thought, that's what I thought! Prairie dog it, what do you mean prairie dog it? No, I'm not gonna freaking pirate it! That's not gonna happen, that's not what I do. The only games that I've ever pirated, like legit, are games that I cannot get, absolutely. We're talking about like Fire Emblem 6 and Fire Emblem 12. Oh, what are some other ones? Could you? Oh my god. Jeez, man, this guy. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, let's do that. Oh my god. It's freaking ridiculous, man. Maybe it was a bad idea to go after this guy. So you resist that. Oh god. Freaking... yeah, look at this! Doesn't really do any damage to him. Oh my god. You know, I'm gonna leave. No, no, leave, run, escape. This was a bad idea, just to go after him. I thought it'd be good, but no, it was not. Okay. I need to heal myself up again. Figures. Let's get that up and running. There we go. Probably should stay away from some battles for right now. Just at least for the rest of this screen. Oh yeah, that was like a hard one. No, thank you. Don't need to do that right now. Don't need to get into every single fight. Don't need that whatsoever. No, I don't want to fight you too. No, Mr. Deer. This is really pretty music though. Like, there's very few music that's like super slow and like calming that actually doesn't like get at me. Because I have mentioned before that I hate R&B music. I absolutely and positively hate it. And it's only because of a certain situation that I was in with my mom. She constantly cleaned all the time. I didn't like her cleaning. And when she was cleaning, she listened to R&B music. So my mind automatically sets that up to feel and hear that. But this music doesn't like really get that to me. And I wouldn't say it necessarily is a trigger of some sort or anything like that when it comes to R&B. But I'm well aware that it is a personal problem. It's not because of the actual songs of R&B. and I can still like certain songs in R&B. Like Trapped in the Closet, very good song. I like it a lot. I think I like it more because it's a full out story, and as my friend calls it, it's like a straight up movie, which I do not deny whatsoever. And I also love Weird Al's parody to it, Trapped in the Drive-Thru. And I know the majority of lyrics to Weird Al songs, but I can never outright say them. Like, if you're just like, sing it all, like, I'm not sure if I can sing it all. Let's see here. Great, we're trapped in the drive-thru, so what am I waiting for? No, I can't. I don't know where to start off with. I think that's my main problem, is that I don't really know where to start with. Life in two pieces. Don't tell me you know what you do. So what? She's guessing what? I said we're going to the drive-thru. So we hunt at the front door. Go through the garage door. Put my key in the ignition, and then I turn it sideways. Something like that. Point being is that I get lyrics mixed up very often, very easy, and just I'm not good at the whole entire memorization bit. I mean, I get close, but I'm better at singing along with the song than I've ever been at just saying it. That being said, I do want to like memorize some musical numbers and whatnot and sing them on stream and everything, because I love musicals. I really do. They're some of my favorite bits and pieces, especially little little especially no. Hold on. Okay, cool. So we're still. Oh, so we're just spirits. You're looking for a place around here with a aquatic spirit climb. I guess that would be either Gendra Sea Falls or the DLC Haven. I used to hear a girl's voice calling to me from the shed, but I haven't heard her in a long time. I'd like to take a look, but I'm afraid to go inside. I heard rumors of a path that one could take to travel between this world and the other world, while keeping one's body intact. If such a path does exist, perhaps we can finally live in peace without fear of spirits. So can we go through the other doors?
What's the matter? This place ring a bell?
Perhaps she visited here while we were trapped inside the lance.
Whatever.
Oh.
They're in trouble!
I will handle this.
Thank you.
Oh no! Big bar dad left. Can we go through? Yes, we can. Oh, we can rest there too. Yes, nice. Good. Oh, we can actually go through it. Oh, wow. So this is where she lived? This is it? This is all she had? That is so sad. This is where Elise was and lived practically all her life. We're talking like full out, like a full week of just always being in there. A full month of always being in there. A full year of always being in there. That is easily one of the worst things to ever happen to somebody. Oh yeah, he's like all the way over there. Let's see what's up here. I'm sure it's something. But yeah, dude, I have too much of a heart when I see something like that happen to any kind of like kid or person, that they don't do it like freely. Like they do it because people force them to, like just like stay in the room and everything. People really forget how awful that actually is. It's not fun at all. Oh my god, that's a scary jump. Let's just meet up with Fire Dad. So he was here for like a whole entire night.
Stay back. I said I would handle this.
She does not seem particularly concerned about who does the fighting.
What?
What matters most is that we save these people.
That's right!
Okay then.
Stand back. Windblade.
Alright, get out of here. Nope. Alright, and then we'll just... I really do like Undine. Undine's easily my favorite spirit out of all the spirits.
If there is
The great
evil,
spirits.
it is in the
And it's
hearts
not
of
because
men.
he just reminds me of Undie.
You saved
fact,
us. I can't thank you enough.
Please, stop by our house in the village whenever you need a rest.
What the...
Whoa, guys, something's not right.
What? Uh-oh. What the hell? What the...
Is everyone all right?
They're gone.
You cannot touch it from this world.
I know it's rotten, but you couldn't have saved him if you tried. Don't blame yourself.
Let's move onward.
Oh, poor Millie Vanilli. Poor gal. It's okay. Can we go up here? Seems like really weird to like have these just kind of here. And yet there's like nothing here too at the same time. Like, is there? Oh. What about you, old man? Looks like we live to see another harvest season and another blessing made possible by the divine protection of Lord Maxwell. Sure, buddy. Guess we're climbing the tree again. Jeez Louise, dude. Big tree. Very big tree. But yeah, like, I don't like Undyne just because she reminds me of Undyne from Undertale. In fact, it's only the name that like really makes me think of her that way. I like her because she's the mom. Which is like very weird because like in friend groups and whatnot, like you always like have this like weird sort of hierarchy, or like they fit into certain tropes and whatnot. Like there's the friend mom, the dad mom, the dad mom, no, the dad friend, the brother friend, and the sister friend, etc., etc. Goes on and on. I would easily say that I am the older sister friend. Like I won't exactly take care of you, and I'll tease you all the time, but like when it comes down to business, I will like be super concerned about you and things like that. I've always felt that that's exactly my role in the whole entire like group situation.
Put what happened in the orchard out of your mind.
Perhaps you should just live in peace from now on.
You don't have to fight anymore.
Yes. You should focus on your own happiness.
What's peace? Were those two at peace? Why do I still care? I don't need to fight anymore. I couldn't protect them.
Okay then. That's kind of weird. So are the four trying to like make me not actually fight, or what? And we're in the mayor's place for some reason. And wait, wasn't this supposed to be like destroyed completely too? Like that's why Elise was crying about it and stuff. Because she didn't want it destroyed. So is this in the past or the future, or what? Just seems kind of random. Okay then. There we go. What we got here? Just another old person. Phantom Calabar, I never heard of those places. In fact, I've never left this village at all. Well, Fenmont. Only the women were taken to Nikira, and none of them have come back yet. What could possibly be going on?
Something is amiss. What do you think?
Oh, give it up. How would she know? She's not even Mila anymore.
Jeez. What are you? No, not Spyrex. I don't want to get eaten up. I'll be a good boy, I promise. If you don't behave yourself, the Spyrex men will find you. Wait, are they spirits?
For Spyrex, Mila would still be with us.
You are correct about that, but please, try to calm down before you set all the foliage ablaze. He's so frightened.
But when you get worked up, Undine, you're a million times scarier than Spyrex.
I totally see that. The lilies that pass through to the human world are mana arts, and the souls that Lord Maxwell oversees. The rite of purification is what roots fallen souls to this world. So this is the spirit world. We're talking to the spirit people here. And the place is like destroyed down and whatnot. Okay. So that's what it is. Only took me like what, several different guesses to like hear it. Item shop. I don't want that. I want this one. There we go. Anything else? Yeah, that actually is really helpful. Food event. No, I'm good with food. Okay. Oh, hey, Norma, how you doing? Get ready for me. I'm gonna talk your ear off. All right, that's fair. That sounds about you, Normal. You tend to do that, so that's fine. Just let me make sure to like talk to other people too, in game. It's unfortunate that young people today don't know about Lord Maxwell. After all, Lord Maxwell hasn't made an appearance in the spirit realm for a very long time. So are we part of Lord Maxwell, or we are, or what? Never sleep with your feet towards Nikira, because if you do, you'll be pointing your feet at the hollow mount where Lord Maxwell lives. That's kind of really weird.
You aren't thinking about going to the Hollow Mount, are you? I don't think that would be such a great idea right now. Why? Well, let's just not, okay?
Why just not? Why can't I go? I want to go. Let me go! No. You better hope. Better hope things. Normal. What, you thought the village, humans have been killed? Well, I guess when your body isn't, acclimated yet, everyone looks like a human and it's confusing. Someone leading a group of women. I haven't seen them, but you certainly have me intrigued. Did something happen?
I like this town. They have a festival for me every year. That's why I always make their fruit so sweet.
Aw, no. Stop it. How incredibly rude. Two men just bumped into me and didn't apologize. It looked like they were going south to the Sea Haven. Maybe I'll chase them down and give them a piece of my mind. Okay. Odd, but whatever. I'm just gonna assume that I keep going this way. It certainly seems like I'm going the correct way. And like I'm facing all the little smaller enemies. Well, just one person, so I'm super buff. Super beefcake Millie. Millie the Millie. Get out of here. Also, oh my god. I hate when that happens. Just open the chest and suddenly you have all of it. Don't even know if I took it or discarded it or not. Okay, good. For some reason I thought that was an enemy. it! Get out of here. Don't need your kind. Don't need them. Kind of think of it, isn't Xillia like able to let us like travel and stuff? And die. And Xillia.
If you dare interfere,
The final boss of Dream Team is very hard. Also, really wasn't worth it, and the ending
If
sucked.
you're in that much of a hurry, Sylph, feel free to go ahead without us.
I forgot what part of Dream Team's final boss was the hard part. I really can't remember if it was Bowser or the fusion between the two, because I remember the fusion having a really stupid minigame that really made me mad, and I just got really annoyed. I do remember spending 3 hours on that whole entire thing, though. Like, believe me, I'm well aware that Dream Team is just has terribleness to it.
You need to cool down.
You're one to talk.
Why is what the heck? Now they're all like getting slightly mad at each other. I finally understand why Millie is always like they're always talking all the time and bickering about things. Yeah, they are. Why do I keep going around in circles? Honestly. Like, I don't mean to do it on purpose, it just happens. It really does. Got that weird mind state of just doing it all the time like that. I know what you mean by doing the minigame every time you dodge an attack and Dream Team. They don't do anywhere near half as bad as Paper Jam. Oh, I'm so glad. For those that aren't that are a little lost here of what I'm talking about normal with, we're talking about Mario and Luigi Dream Team and Paper Jam to some extent, as well as just Mario and Luigi in general, the series. And it's just Dream Team has so much tediousness to it that just it sucks, man. It sucks hard. That it pretty much ended up being that way. It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. But it happens, man. With these kind of games and everything. Just have to kind of hope for the best that like it keeps becoming better or not, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm not that. I don't think I go here. Or maybe I do. Let's go to the port first, because I'm sure I'll at least activate some sort of like memory scene or something. Very weird that we're going to search to get all our brain parts activated again. Were they like destroyed in the blast or something? She's like a spirit, so you know, kind of thinking. I was actually reading today about caterpillars and how scientists actually what happened is they started associating a smell with a shock to caterpillars, and the caterpillars will start hating that smell, like straight up, to the point where they would avoid it. And then what happens to the cocoon is actually very interesting, but let me talk to some of these people too. Actually, no. I'll finish my train of thought. Oh, never mind.
What are you staring at? Get lost!
It can't be! The four great spirits?
What mischief are you two up to?
We were,
Hey, hold it!
Pardon us, we have, business to attend to. Right, business. Let's go.
What the heck? Oh, okay then. Guess we could just look at some of the sign items that they have here. See if I get something. Oh, well, I talk about my little story. So, caterpillars, what happens when they go in the cocoon? They liquefy themselves to the point where like they're soup. So, basically, what scientists were testing out at this current little bit in theory here, with the smell is whether or not the caterpillar still had the ability to sense what it was. And it turns out the butterflies, whenever they felt they smelt the smell that these scientists cooked up towards the shock, they actually hated it, and they avoided it at all costs, and they were well aware of what it was. And it just like, it's really cool and interesting to see that, because like these are little insects that have proven to have some sort of brain, even turning into like full Jello pudding type status. And like, it's just crazy to think that like you could be like turned into pudding and still keep all your mind and memories intact, essentially. And in a lot of ways, I suppose Milla's doing that too. And what's really cool too is that caterpillars also, they already have the wings that the butterflies get automatically. They're actually inside the caterpillar. So when they liquefy all that thing, they pretty much like use the wings as like a base like hook. So probably what happens is that how to say oh nice, I gotta gladly take that. So what probably happens is that the brain is associated somewhere with the wings of the caterpillar. So that's pretty cool. Well, what are you saying here, Normal? I think I see the problem with Dream Team. They introduced a good idea area, but then dragged it on for so long that it left this tedious piece. Yeah, most definitely tedious. Okay, let's see what all these NPCs had to say. You see, at the end of the world, there's a wall called the Schism, but the other side of that wall, there's a whole other world. I'm serious. That's exactly what I heard. That woman just ran by. Try the inn. Is she in trouble or something? No, life is a wheel around which souls revolve forever. I don't have a clue what that means, but it's the way of the world, apparently. And she's just a shop item lady. What's over here? Her face is so pale, I wonder if she's caught up in some kind of trouble. If you want to talk to her, she's over at the sofas. The sofas. Over at the sofa beside the fireplace. Hi.
Have you seen those men before?
A few times. I think they're tailing after me.
Do you know why?
Yes, I overheard something I probably shouldn't have.
Please, continue.
Okay, you are the four great spirits after all. I overheard that some woman committed the sin of false reincarnation. Now people are on the hunt for her.
Sin, huh? Do you have any clue of this person's whereabouts?
I don't know. I didn't hear much else. But they clearly said they have to find her and kill her. Eventually, I found out that they had started to suspect us, so I've been in hiding.
I see.
Thank you for sharing your tale. You have been most helpful. Now see to your safety.
Okay, that's weird. Wait, yeah, Normal. I am playing this blind. I'll see you later then. But for the whole entire like when you're saying like I see like why they saw it as tedious or whatever, that's would be just being kind of a jerk to the game. In all honesty, I do not see his arguments as valid as he claims. I'm not saying that his arguments aren't there. It's just he's just trying to be more of a jerk about it when it comes to not liking Thousand Year Door. Oh my god, seriously. I gotta tell you something. I totally saw one of those dream things. I bet if you stay at this inn, you could see a dream too. It's an incredible experience. Okay, so I guess we'll stay at the end. Oh, yeah, you could ask me anything. That's fine. I mean, oh.
Yes? Can I come too? With you?
Who are you? I know you. Why can't I remember?
What?
name's... And you?
Aw.
I'm Maxwell. Yes, that's right. I'm Mila Maxwell. And I chose to die. But why? I can't remember. That boy. Who was he to me?
So she had a dream about Judy, the ultimate husbando slash harem person. Yeah, go and put a link here if you want. Just don't go spamming it all over the place. I really don't mind it so much. Obviously, of course, I know you already said it, but like, yeah, obviously, if there isn't any kind of like foul mess to it too, of course. But I understand some people are like trying to get out there, or like they just want to like show people something real quick. Like, as long as it's not bothersome, you know, I don't mind. What are you people talking about? So Maxwell could just summon the four great spirits between the human and spirit realms whenever he wants? Do you think that's really true? They say the world are so close to each other, they could reach out and touch one with each hand. I guess that might be technically possible, but I don't know what you'd actually do to actually be able to do that. Okay. Okay. Is that it for this part? I think so. Okay, so we'll just look around then, I guess.
Don't you think we ought to come clean with her? It might not matter with her memory gone, but still. Self's making sense.
Very well. We shall confess what we did to you. Once you were a woman named Mila. You lived with us in a place called Nia Kera.
You died in the end. Do you remember that much? We must tell you what happened afterward. We tried to retrieve your soul, before it could be purified and reincarnated.
We thought you'd come back with all your same old memories. But we messed up. Your memories went bye-bye. Oops.
So wait, they're the ones that committed the great sin? That's really weird. I guess the four really like us. That's nice, I guess. Still kind of messed up, but like, honestly. Whatever. So I guess we should go this way then? I mean, I don't see any other way of going about it. Okay, I'll see you later, Normal. Although I swear I've seen that link before. Normal just put up like a little review site or something like that. Oh, it's you reviewing games. Okay, I see. So. That's what it was. Alright, stop it. No, guess I go just this way or that way. Just fine, get at me. See if I care. Alright. Oh my god. Oh jeez. I'll just keep it like that for now, that's fine. I tried to open the link, but it's a little too hard for my CPU to do it. Alright, good. Oh yeah, have a nice day. Yeah, you too, Normal. You have a nice day. Oh, dingy pinball. Is that what it said? What did it say? But speaking of like reviews and stuff like that, because I know Normal left a little review thing and whatnot. Just so everyone knows, I used to like review a lot of games. I kind of stopped doing that for a while, and I'm trying to get back in on the game with the whole entire review bits. And I've always hated it when people are like don't trust reviews, or like don't let reviews sway your opinions. Like, that's exactly what they're there for. Let them sway your opinion. Let them inform you proper. I never got this whole entire bit of just like reviews are like the enemy or something. Because for someone that like actually does reviews for quite a bit, I even had a challenge to the point where I reviewed 60 games on top of playing 60 of the games that were there. A majority of which were probably Mega Man games, in all honesty. But I think it's suffice to say that it really helped me like just kind of like learn more of my process of like reviewing things and whatnot, and just it helps any sort of media when you critique it in a nice way. And I think really what a lot of people don't seem to understand when it comes to reviews and whatnot is that these aren't like end-all be-all definitions. These are people that like the media and want to see it do good, and they critique it in such a way to how they would like it to fit for their vision. Some opinions are a little more informed than others because of how much variety they see and whatnot. Like, I would say I'm more a variety opinion than I am like a good actual objective critique. I played a lot and I know a lot, and I'm sure Fwibby is like nearly the same way when it comes to reviewing, because I know he reviews some things too. And I don't want to give this to a big old like thing of just like, oh, go read my reviews. You don't have to do any of that. Shoot, being here and watching me play Tales of Xillia, good enough for me. Don't worry about it. I just want to say, because like to like help give more context of the reviews and whatnot. And I really do like reviews.
That was unpleasant.
Oh, you're not going to tell me when you're leaving? What? Oh, animated sprites. Yeah, too many gifs. Yeah, that's what I saw, Normal. That's what I saw. So, yeah, just stay as long as you want, Normal. That's fine. It literally told me in chat, like, I'm not going to tell you when I'll leave. Like, that's cool. I mean, I do like to say goodbye to people, but whatever. Back to my original point here, though, is that I used to do a lot of reviews. I don't more so now because I'm trying to make this into a bigger thing. This whole entire like playing and blind play, let's play, putting things up on the YouTube and JRPG 2016 and this and that. But suffice to say, I'm looking at my old reviews and going like, hey, I could probably just like fix this up a bit and start, you know, putting up like a review of it or something. Some jazz of that. But how to say? Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my gosh. What was I saying? Dang it. Out of here, wolf. Anyway, my point I'm trying to make here is, what was it? Just, no, I had an original point here, and I'm not getting that across. Oh my god, I really hate when I get sidetracked this way. My point I'm trying to make here is that reviews are, like, a good thing. They very much are. And I think what really is just makes me think of it this way is just when Normal put up his like review site, and the very fact that like I've been seeing lately a lot of Superman versus Batman things, and people going like, don't let it sway your opinion, just go watch the movie and formulate your own opinion. Like people are critiquing Batman versus Superman or Superman versus Batman because they wanted a better movie, because they wanted to see a better movie than what they saw. And pretty much anyone that I've talked to, they've said is a mixed bag at best. And that should say something about this whole entire thing, and it shouldn't get away with it, you know? We just can't let these people keep getting away with it. Like, no. Like, let reviews sway your mind and go into the movie. Because, like, I'm not saying you have to be like, this review said this, I'm not going to go see it whatsoever. I think that's what people are really trying to convey when they say don't let reviews sway your opinion, but they're not saying it properly that way. Because I think if you read or watch a review, oh my god, I went the wrong way. I am a dumb. I am such a dumb. Oh my god. I cannot believe. Anyway, I like the fact that reviews will help you go into a movie, go into a media, go into a book, any which way, a show, and you could kind of see what the reviewer is talking about, and you kind of be like, huh, you know what? This movie did do a lot of things that I don't like, and they said that. Or you could be like, oh, this reviewer said this and that, and I don't agree with them. I actually like this or that. Like that's something that really needs to be conveyed a little bit better, and something that is why I like reviewing games and why I like seeing other people review games too. Because I used to actually run a little reviewers guild over at Brawl Central / Nintendo Hub or whatever, and I got a small job that did not last whatsoever over over there. Just doing that kind of stuff. But that's here or there. Just point being, I don't like it when people look down on reviews in that regard, because they're needed. There's a reason why they're there, why they stick in place. Sometimes people just are not as informed on a subject. I'm not saying that reviews have to coincide with my views or whatever, but there's some times when I know that my informed opinion is not going to be beneficial to people that are just like, I want a casual gaming experience. Like, I'm not there for those people. That's not me. I'm there for the people that are like, I have this many games to play. Tell me which ones I should. Those are the kind of people that I would be more akin to in my audience. But that's here or there. Oh, I actually ran into them. So that's just something that I wanted to like kind of like get off my mind about. And as for my actual reviewing process and whatnot, it's constantly evolved over these past few years, and I'm not even sure if I'll ever make a video review properly to what I want. I have done some raw reviews where I try to talk about games as soon as I get done beating them, essentially. And I personally like it, but at the same time, I'm not doing it as often as I would want to or could. Now, is that saying that I should like focus on that or something? I don't know. Because frankly, I need to work on this too. I need to make sure this is nice and proper and works. And I don't think I'm going the right way whatsoever. Like at all. Ooh, item collector, nice. I don't think I went the right way at all. Go wherever you want. That's what it says. Go wherever you want. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm glad I at least know the game is as lost as I am. Winky face, pun. But yeah, it's what it is. Get out of here. Another interesting that I'm seeing right now, and I understand if people like get fed up with me bringing up certain things and whatnot, but like I'm looking at one of the fellow streamers that I follow, Grand Keys, and I was there when he had like 200 people, and now like he's like full out like blowing up, and it's like crazy because like to know someone that had like less than 200 at the current time, and I went into the stream and just like freaking they acknowledged me and things like that. It's really weird to see them blow up that way, and it just like that could be me someday. That could be me just blowing up at some point, and that's crazy thought. And I'll admit, I'm jealous. I'm mildly jealous at that fact, but I just think to myself like, nah, man, nah. Like, you've been to his streams, you saw what he does. Like, Grand Keys did earn it. He straight up did. Like, I had no quarrels with him whatsoever. I've played some of his levels on Mario Maker and things like that. They're really fun levels too. They're really fun. And like he does like a bunch of like really cool things for Super Mario Maker, and these are some things that I personally want to do. And the whole entire like, because for people that like ever looked into any of my Mario Maker streams and whatnot, know that I use this little format in Google Forms to add levels and whatnot, and that's how he taught me how to do it. Just kind of as like a temporary solution. I think he like moved on to something else now. Like he's like even more advanced or something. I don't know personally, but he's definitely getting up there more. It's crazy. And I don't want to like get too much in the politics here about that, but just you know, it's crazy to hear that and see that go on. So whether or not that's like okay for me to say, I don't know. I don't know if people will like that particular topic or not. Just kind of shooting the breeze here. Because hey, it's hashtag 420. Hmm. Oh, shiny. Gotta get that shiny. Gotta get that shiny. I'm thinking because it says go wherever you want, I could go all the way to the Sea Haven. So that's where I'm gonna go. It says I could go wherever I want. So wouldn't that make more sense, right? Turtle, turtle, turtle. Time to face the turtle. Okay. I should probably like heal up soon. Because there's ground. Yeah.
If there is evil,
Nice. Go over here. Go over here. I really hope I'm going the correct way, because if not, that's gonna suck. And I'm gonna really not know where to go. Let's heal up. There we go. No, I don't want to face you, dear. Leave me alone. Let me go my way that I want to go. This really is calming music, man. Like, honestly. Like, I could like listen to this while I sleep. Oh man, dude. I remember one time I could not sleep for about like a wink. And for those that don't know, why I wouldn't like, well, everyone wouldn't know why I wasn't sleeping. But for those that don't know crickets, when they sneak into your house and everything like that. Did you went all back to the Sea Haven? Yes, I did. Hey, Yardlock, how you doing? I'm glad to see you back. Do you think I could beat this today? Because I certainly hope so. But yeah, I did go all the way back and everything. Glad to see you're back. No, get out of here. Get out of me. Gotcha. But how to say it? What was I saying? I like how I always forget things. It's like an instant thing. Like, how do you not remember? It's like it just happens, man. It really does. When you're trying to say conversation, you lose your spot and it doesn't work out proper. You kind of just like fill out for time. But for those that don't know about crickets, like sneaking into your house and like making the cricket sound, it is one of the worst things to sleep to, because they don't have a pattern. They don't. They'll do it like in 3 beats, then suddenly it's off beat to 2, and they'll do like 1, and then it'll do like 5, and then it will keep doing offbeat things where you can't sleep, and it's not a white noise at all, because you keep hearing all like it'll do that, and it gets so insanely awful. Oh, so I can finally go back to Nia Kara? Alright, cool. That's what I was doing too. Oh, what? What are you? Fire? Roasted marshmallows. Dead. Good. I still think this is pretty, even with the crappy filter on. It's just... I really wish they made a better filter than this. Really? There you go. And finished the game today? I don't think, so there's still a good bit of story to go through. Okay, that's fine. I'm just asking because, what you calls? I actually have a friend's birthday, to go to today. And I'm gonna get that chest, by the way, because I saw it there. I want to get it. I want to get so bad. But, yeah, just kind of, got a friend's birthday today, and, like, this isn't actually my friend's birthday. We just have it that way because he's kind of a dumb, and he's all like, yeah, my birthday is on 420 or whatever, and we'll just keep it at that. So we just kind of kept it that way because his birthday is sometime in April. I don't know the exact time because I forgot for his sake and all this and that, but he got really mad when I actually knew his birthday, and I like told him happy birthday and stuff like that. And like that kind of stuff, like I could understand getting mad at and not like liking. But at the same time, it's just kind of like, And it's weird too, because like he's like the mean tsundere friend that like everyone likes, but he doesn't like everybody else, or at the very least the way that he claims it. So it's really weird because like everyone generally likes him. Oh my god. Oh, you went to a concert in Quebec Monday, and I was too tired yesterday to drop by. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just glad you're back. Like, honestly, how was your concert, Yardlock? You gotta tell me all about it. Did you meet any pretty people? Any pretty people? Because I know I do whenever I go to like anywhere. I'm just like, oh my god. Like I go to Anime Expo like yearly from 2012 I think, and I'm like, oh my god, there's so many pretty girls there. Just like it gets so annoying. And oddly enough, the very first year that I went there, I met a really pretty girl. I talked to her and everything. We didn't get any further than that though, and I really wish that I pushed forward. But I was really sick, and for some reason, when Anime Expo ever showed up for like the past 3 years, when I went to Anime Expo, not currently, I would have to say that I went to Anime Expo probably six years, and 3 of those years I've been sick, and they're all in a row, so that kind of sucked. But yeah. Okay, cool. So going back to Niakara to do whatever we need to do. Get out of here. Okay. There we go. Been at them. But yeah, I just got really sick. Like not really sick, but you know, like the kind of like sick that's like all groggy and everything. During Anime Expo, and just like, it's terrible, man. I hated it. And when talking to this girl, just like kind of like gave me like this the second win that I needed for the convention, and what kind of like makes me hope for something to happen at each convention whenever I go to Anime Expo. And you know, honestly, I feel kind of sad because like every time I go, I feel a little more disappointed because I don't meet somebody there, and I'm not looking at it proper. But I've gotten like a lot of like really cool things that happen at Anime Expo, and I really like to dance during there, and I really want to go to more dance clubs because of Anime Expo. It's weird, man. Crazy stuff. There we go. So I imagine we're just a little more further in. It's already been an hour? It doesn't feel like that. Been about an hour or so within streaming time.
The wind changed.
Is it her?
Gnome, hide Mila. Okie dokie. Sit tight.
So, it was you.
Thought so.
Tell us, what fate befell the people you brought here?
They were all suspects, so naturally they paid the ultimate price.
In other words, your goal was to root out Mila.
Of course. How very perceptive of you. I must eliminate all who have learned of the schism's existence and secrets.
Well, duh. That's your mission after all.
But I never expected you would hide Mila. and then march right up to me on your own. Did something go awry?
Mila has lost her memory.
We don't know how to find her no more.
So that's what happened. In that case, your usefulness has come to an end.
Yes, as you say.
You are well aware of our master's wishes. You all know too much. You must be reincarnated.
Die and pass along our powers to the next grade 4. We know.
Exactly. Lord Maxwell's specter is in the shrine. We shall await you.
Ass. I hate her. I hate her so much.
Are we prepared for this?
Yes.
Time to say bye-bye.
You heard our conversation. Muzet is right. We know too much about the schism, and that makes us dangerous.
We were prepared for this outcome.
Yep. All that really matters is the 4 great spirits exist, not who they are. Got it? Then scram and never come back. We'll be going now.
Mila. No, you are not Mila. You are your own person. Forget you ever heard that name.
If you ever meet the next 4, please, give them our kind regards.
What the heck?
Enough
Why you...
already. Let's go get this over with.
Guys! Come on! No! I like the 4. No! Come on, brah! Hmm. That's... I don't like this whatsoever. I don't like it. I don't like them. I always hated the Muse or Matsut or whatever. I don't know. Whatever her name is. I don't like her. Get out of here. There we go. Another step. Which one should be the next one? Probably here. Yeah, I think this would be the next good one to do. Alright then. That's fine. Skills. Yes, I can actually. Nice. Good, good, good. Oop. For the store. Heal, share, conserve. Temptation. Aerial force. Oh yeah. Probably take that. Anything else? Life up? Alright, cool. I'll take that. Should probably also heal. Alright then, let's take down this Maxwell person, apparently. I mean, I thought we were Maxwell, but they're gonna kill the 4. They're now Maxwell. Well, other way around, I suppose. Me no like it. That's no bueno. No! I'm glad someone survived. It's too late for me. You should rest at the assembly hall. Why must it... Why... You survived? Then you should go heal up at the assembly hall. I won't make it. Dead. Mommy. Muzet said that she could pass freely from the human realm to the spirit realm without using the temporal crossroads. She evil! Evil! Lord Maxwell, why won't you help us? She's dead? If you flee to the temple crossroads of the Hollow Mount, maybe you can cross into the human realm. I can't move anymore. There's no escaping Muzet. Wherever you go, she'll find you. I really don't like her. I really don't like her. I knew she was bad news the moment I saw her. She was way too cheery. She was like randomly there, like one of those people that you see, like the executives put in and whatnot. Like, oh hey, you know, like, oh nice little new character that's like totally awesome. Like, no, you are not. You're the devil. All right then. Let's go and heal up. Let's go ahead and save. I don't know where Assembly Hall is. I can't find it, unfortunately. Oh well. Someday. Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah.
What? You followed us? Why?
Numbskull? Don't tell me you're trying to stop us from sacrificing ourselves.
Wait, Sylph. Her body is different, and her memory's gone. But a certain part of Mila may yet remain.
Yes. If that's the case, there is nothing we can do to stop her.
You know, even if you never get your memories back, you're still the best.
This creature isn't Mila. The real Mila would think more logically. She'd never be dumb enough to follow us like this.
Sylph.
If you are determined to accompany us, then we cannot stop you. Come with us, or turn back. We will respect your decision regardless.
Yep.
Indeed.
Whatever.
Oh, come on, Sylph. Don't be that way. Come on, Sylph. Just want to be your pal. So you can now tether with the four spirits. Please. She was already tethered to begin with. I gotta go do it again. See, do this crap to me. All day, every day. Freet. Gnome. Undyne and Self. Selfie. There we go. Yeah, I got my team back. I forgot the little cute little chicken cheese.
Stand back.
Get out of here. Oh, it's wind.
If there is evil.
Oh, they're dead. Who cares? They're dead. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I forgot they have butterflies. And it's like autumn? What the heck? Oh, honestly though, I always did like autumn. At least the foliage in video games and whatnot. I find them to be quite nice to look at in comparison to a lot of other things that games could have. Scenery, you know? It's always a nice little thing. Mm-hmm. I'm in jail, come on. Come on, brah. Fine, whatever. Some mushroom raccoon? You know, I never really noticed all these people that are super weird. Toadstool Goblin. That's what it's called. Okay then. What is it weak to? Water? Oh. Oh wow. Hecked them up. Hecked them up hard. I don't recall water being bad against mushrooms though. Don't mushrooms use water? Like they use the dampness to like help rot wood and things like that? Like yeah? I thought, if anything, I think mushrooms would hate fire. Whatever, let's not put too much logic into this. I don't think that it's meant to do it that way. Let's just find all those shiny bits. Shiny, shiny bits. Shiny bits. Shiny bits. It's really shiny, shiny bits. What else do we got here? No, it's really black egg. That thing too. It's, you know, it's nice. Weird guy. Oh no, it wasn't a shiny bit. I thought it was. Okay. There we go. There we go. You know what I kind of actually don't like? That I can't tell that it's in the filter or not. Because I'm sure it's in a filter, I just can't tell. So it has like this off-put like look to me that it's in a filter, but it's not at the same time. It's really annoying me. That's like light, I think it is. Which I don't know if I have light or not. Let's get out of here. Come on. Come on now. Ow! There you go. No, get out of here. Bad mushroom. Don't want your kind around here. Alright, looks like we're getting close. So, are we gonna fight? We're not gonna fight, like, the Muse thing, are we? We're gonna, like, fight something else first, aren't we? Like Maxwell or something? Or, like... Well, let's see here. From what we know, the forest told us that we're split into, like, two sort of beings or whatever, or at the very least, part of Millia came back. So, that doesn't mean that part of Maxwell is back, just Millia. So, that would mean something else entirely, wouldn't it? So yeah, I should also increase gold 100%. No, don't want to increase gold. I want to increase experience. There we go. Nice. So I have 100 experience that I could gain on whatever fight that's gonna come up, because there, you know, there's a boss battle showing up. So am I gonna fight like a Muse X thing, like a Muse thing, or what? Well, I'm at least gonna talk to her, that's for sure. Screw you.
Oh? What do we have here? So you lied to me? Or perhaps you changed your minds? Never mind. I am not so cruel as to interrogate you over this matter now. But I do have one question for you. Can you really trust these spirits? If you don't know the answer, then allow me to provide it for you. Just as I have a mission, so too did you. At least when you were still Millia.
Muzet, must you really tell her this?
My, you willingly participated, and yet now you wish to pretend it never happened? No one said that. My primary mission was the eradication of Exodus. And as for Millia, she was Lord Maxwell's bait to lure Exodus into the open. He realized that Exodus had designs to take his life, so he made you believe you were Maxwell in the flesh. And right on cue, Exodus threw all of its resources into killing you. Do you see where I'm going with this?
That's enough already.
Your mission, the one you felt so obligated to fulfill as Maxwell, it was a lie. A fabrication, to be more accurate. You were never Maxwell. And furthermore, the four great spirits here were under Lord Maxwell's orders. They raised you, a human girl forged in the crucible of the elements, as Maxwell. They brainwashed you into accepting your mission, Millia. You were abandoned by Maxwell from the very start, and your trusted four have been using you from the beginning.
She speaks the truth. All of us have been lying to you.
That is why we put your soul free. just as it was undergoing purification.
We betrayed our very master, Lord Maxwell himself, for you. Though I suppose that gesture rings hollow now.
Indeed it does.
But Muzet, Millia wished for us to live on.
She kinda grew on us, you know? Betraying her again just leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
We refuse your offer of reincarnation. We are staying right here.
What?
I have a mission. Without it, my life has no meaning. I must complete it. I cannot allow you to live.
What the hell is wrong with you, girl?
Stand back.
Honestly, screw you.
Enough!
Oh God.
Sharpen roots!
Fuck you. No. Oh God.
That's enough!
No. Oh God. Freaking. Seriously. Oh my God. That's just game over just like that. Oh my God, dude. Ridiculous. I'm supposed to beat her? I'm supposed to? Alright. You have the force help. God. Get out of here. No. You go away now. No, screw you. I hate Matsu. She's easily the worst character ever. Cause like she comes out of nowhere and just expects you to be friends with her. That is easily one of the worst traits to have as a person. Just be like, oh yeah, everyone loves me because suddenly I'm here. I hate that so much, man. It's the worst. Oh God. Oh my God. She rushed me down. Ridiculous. Am I not at a proper level? Like I shouldn't be. Trying to see if I can like equip something else to make it go better. But I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think I'm just gonna be taken down pretty easily. Yeah, doesn't look like it. Just great. Just wonderful. I am screwed by this. Screw you! She's strong against dark, weak against light. Oh my God!
Accept any apologies.
Wait, can I leave? Nope, can't escape. Are you serious? They expect me to win this. Is it possible for me to win this? Am I not properly trained here? Because I don't think I am. Here, escape. I don't. There we go. Heals. Okay. I just need to heal myself proper again. Freaking ridiculous. Oh my God, dude! Why do you always have to go towards her? Oh my God. What was that? Honestly! Why did she kill me that way? That doesn't make sense. It's not making sense here. Why I just instantly died to her. Oh my God. What the hell?
Any apologies?
What the hell is up with this girl? Am I not supposed to kill her? Or rather fight her right now? Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. This cannot be proper. This cannot be. I am doing something odd. Something wrong here.
Let the ground beneath dance to my command.
Oh my God. Oh my God, dude! What the hell? Down for the count. Oh my God. Screw you and your stupidness. Oh my god. What was that all about? Honestly, what was that about? Just up and died. Oh my god.
Accept any apologies.
Oh my god. Are you serious? Yeah, she can be a pain, although you seem to die faster than I remember. Yeah, a lot faster. Oh my goodness. Am I lower leveled? Am I just like low level or something? Oh my god! That seems really weird that they would have it. It's like I'm level 50 here. Just need to go ahead and do this. Get that HP up. Boom. There we go. I noticed that I do need to block proper. Like, I actually do need to do all that. I can't just go willy-nilly. But at the same time, it's just like, what else can I do? Okay, so just... I'm legit trying to plan everything proper. Really. She has way too many, like freaking power attacks here. It's ridiculous. I don't know why. Why she has that many things. Oh my god. Okay, good. It's like I'm on normal too. That's the thing that gets me. What? I didn't break her guard? Really? Really? Oh my god, dude. Am I a lower level or something? I'm at 28 hours, wow. Which is pretty cool, but still. What happened? That's what I want to know. Like, is there something I'm doing wrong? Because I don't know. You know what? Let's do this. Don't need level restore. And I could up my dark guard, I guess. And we'll see if that works. 'Cause I don't know what it is. And what do you mean people are sensitive to EL? Because honestly, that has not been my experience. That people are actually that sensitive. Or at the very least, the way that it's been stated. So honestly, people have their own little bits and pieces to it. There we go. Good, good, got him. Screw you, girl. No one likes you. No one likes you. Oh my god. Oh my god! Look at that! Half of my HP is gone! And now I'm poisoned. Is there like a poison thing that I gotta stop? Oh my god! Should be able to break through a guard. Get out of here. There we go, good. Got it. Oh no. Okay. The important thing is, though, is that I have enough lemon gems to make it through proper. Oh my god. That was not my fault. I guarded proper. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Put all the guard up. She does all elemental damage eventually. Okay. So we'll go and do that then. Let's see here. Well, I don't need TP combo support. When spirit shifting back to regular spirit art. Example, flare bomb. I don't need that, I think. Spirit shifting in art does not consume TP. No, it's fine. Immunity. Temptation, charm an enemy, charm cancel, reduce recovery, this, that, this. Thank you, bye. Jeez. So the only one I can't get now is Water Guard. I guess that's fine. I think I'm good there. Everything else I can't really do. Thank you, body, for constantly doing that little burpee effect. Don't need that. Yeah, I think I'm still pretty screwed here. Got screwed the pooch. But oh my god. Get out of here. Don't need your time. Okay, looks like we're definitely doing better. Once again, listening to Yard Lock is saving the day here. Just putting up a whole bunch of guard. No. See, I think that would have killed me if I didn't have any of my regular blocks up.
Accept any apologies.
You won't accept any apologies. No! Oh my god, that is crazy! Out of here. There we go. Got the block. Oh my god, dude. Get that up again. Oh my god. There we go, got the break. Like halfway. I think that was I got halfway through. Definitely seems like I can do it though. As long as I do things proper. And she's just able to grab me. Oh my god. Okay, let's try this again. Frick, dude! What was that? What was that? I just got like obliterated. She almost killed me with that. That's ridiculous. That was insane. Not cool, brah. No, I don't trust you. I have to run away from you just so I can get the majority of my health back. At least properly. No. There we go. I can bladder. Screw you. Out of here. Hey, look at that. I'm at half health.
I'll rip you apart.
Oh, what is this? What is this? I don't trust that. I do not trust that whatsoever. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's all elemental damage. No. Get away from me. Okay, good. I'm doing great now when I have all the guard up and everything. I don't have to worry about a bunch of crap happening to me. That's just horrible. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? What was that about? What the heck? Oh my god. She does so much freaking damage. What? What?
I won't accept any apology.
What the hell, dude? What did I do? Oh my god. Oh. Get away from it. There we go. Got it. Holy jeez. There we go. Got her. Oh, she had an extra. Screw you. Wiggity. Seriously, the hell? What is with her? Force mine. No. Oh my god. Why is she like this? Why is the worst person just the worst? Oh, that's perfect. What was that even? happened there? I don't even... What happened? Oh my god, dude. Let's see if we can get rid of one of these things. Why do I have TP gain? I don't need TP gain. Get water guard up, so well, healthier. And I have 3, so I can get free shift. That's it. Maybe HP gain, but that's not worth it. Is it? Yeah. It's not worth it. There we go. That's me. That me though. Can't really do much else. Priest of Darkness, Earth, Wind, Water. Just protect my kings. Nothing else really. Revise the holder from KO once. That might be good to do. Just trying to think here what I could do to make everything work out proper here. Yeah, I don't think anything else is going to really help me out here. I just kind of have to tough it out the way that I did. Make sure this kind of stuff does not happen. Oh baby, this is gonna... It just... I gotta power through it is what I gotta do. Oh my god.
I won't accept any apology.
That was an instant death. Why was that like an instant death? And she breaks your guard too! What the hell? She just broke my guard! Oh my god! What the hell was that about? Just broke my guard! Like y'all saw, right? Like legit. Well, this is gonna be the stream now, everybody. Oh my god, I hate this girl. I hate her more. I hate her so hard right now. She is not good at all. What the? You're supposed to have lag game when a boss does something like that. They're not supposed to be a continuous onslaught of just several attack barrages. You do it once and that's it. See, look at that. She was able to do 2 different things at once. It was like a 1-frame link combo. Oh my god, dude. This is the whole thing. And I would try to use like spirit arts, but like she gets me on those too. And I can't do it. It doesn't work out for me. It's better just to combo her. Okay, there we go. I think I need to start doing it at the end combo. Because if I don't, I won't be able to make enough leeway to this whole entire thing. Okay, good. Why did I even think that she could not do that to me? Just freaking really now. This whole thing. Oh my god, why do I keep thinking that I could go after her?
Any apologies?
Screw you. Get away from me. She witch. Do not like her. What? Like, this only, like, furthers my hatred of her. Because she wasn't that likable to begin with. She had this smug attitude about herself that just, like, ugh. And she's just randomly this powerful. Like, honestly. No, screw you. Screw you with a knife. What the hell? How? How is she able able to use that automatically after the fact. That's not supposed to be something that happens. Like, I'm level 50 right now. How am I not doing as nearly as much damage as I should be? I have the 4 with me. You're telling me all this, still not enough to kill her. Still not enough to make her a cakewalk of some sort. No. She's exactly like this. Really now. Like, if it was like a halfway battle or something like that, I get it. But no! Look at that! I died! I had like the majority of my health there. I'm level 50. Why do I need to be any higher than this? What happened? What is this even? I'll wait for her to do her second attack. There we go. Gotta wait for her to do 2 attacks. Really? She got me on the side. Okay. So I need to be extra smart, extra careful enough, extra everything else for this girl. I mean, it's not like I haven't faced stupid boss battles before. Unlimited Ragna alone was worse than this. By a long shot. For those that don't know about Unlimited Ragna, Unlimited Ragna was a thing in BlazBlue Crown Trigger where you had to go through score attack and actually go after every single unlimited character out there. But because of the way the game was designed and everything, score attack was actually harder than the hardest difficulty in the entire game. And then on top of that, Unlimited Ragna takes more than enough health away from you with chip damage. So effectively, Unlimited Ragna has not only his own health, but your health as well. So the best way to defeat him? Use Ice Car. That is legit it. Any other way of defeating Unlimited Ragna is just into an insane point of just, why are you trying to do it that way? Because honestly, it's not healthy for someone to go about it any other way. It's just not worth it. It's way too hard in that regard. Because it's not just unfair character. It's an unfair character with way too many things going for it. See this right here? As soon as I stop being dumb and I start being really smart and really careful with my moves, I could actually start taking her down pretty simply.
I'll rip you apart. Forces of nature pierce through the heavens.
God damn it. Really now. That was bull. That was bull. That was the stupid thing. No, screw you, lady. I need to wait her to do one thing, then do her another thing. There we go. I can go after her. Thank you. There we go.
I'll rip you apart.
Got her.
If you dare interfere.
Woo! Screw her with an iron fist. I hate Matsu or Misu or Muse-san. She's stupid. Oh my god.
Am I stronger?
Only 6?
Why do you disobey your master?
'Cause I want Milla back with us. She cared about me, so I care about her. Simple.
I
Aww.
do not know if Milla will regain her memory. Most likely she never will. But even so, to us, she is still Milla.
It is not the past we spent together that truly matters. We have realized that much.
In other words, the most important thing to you is not the past, but rather...
Stop right there. Sheesh. You were about to say the oldest cliche in the book. We don't want to die just 'cause we know too much.
Then why didn't you run?
Funny thing, we were fine with dying if it was for her.
We shall decide what we do from now on.
We shall follow our own hearts when choosing whether to obey or disobey our master's orders.
You think so too, right?
But memories are gone forever when they're erased. She will never be Mila again. Tell me I speak the truth.
Behold, the specter of Lord Maxwell, hegemon of the spirit world.
Do not be afraid. The Spectre is nothing more than concentrated consciousness. Its sole purpose is to purify the souls of the dead.
The answer to your question is negative. This ball of light contains a soul's former information. It is a miraculous art, able to restore memory and personality.
What? Lord Maxwell! Why was I never informed of this?
This isn't good. Lord Maxwell's gonna sense that we're here. Huh? He's not answering.
Why? Why have you stopped responding? How long must I wait until you answer me?
I do not know why, but it appears her communication with Maxwell has been cut off.
No! Why is this happening?
Hey, wait!
Calm yourself, Sylph.
We have more pressing concerns.
In the end, we did what we came to do. We have found a way to restore Mila's memory.
Carry this light to the summit of the Neokera Hollowmont.
Alright, so it's time to get Mila's soul back, I guess? That's fine. I really can't take her medal?
Let's go to the summit of the Neokera Hollowmont. If we use the light we acquired, your memories should return.
That's kind of cool that we're back here and seeing all these things and whatnot. So can we go in here now? What happened? Oh, so this is Hollowmont. Oh snap! This is where I was supposed to go. I didn't think that this was the place to go. Huh? Psh, whatever. I'll take it. I'm just glad I'm done with the Mitsu girl. Screw her. She'll probably kill everybody else, but whatever. I heard a lot of voices come from Neokera. I wonder what's something's going on over there. It said that a singular passage connecting the human realm to the spirit realm is at the Hollowmont summit. They call it the Temporal Crossroads. It's believed to have been created by Lord Maxwell himself. My brothers and I came to see it, but with all the monsters around, we couldn't get very far. They say that if you go to the mountaintop, you could cross over to the human world. In fact, the Temporal Crossroads is the one and only passage to the human world. Alright, sure, let's go. I don't understand why they aren't going. What? No, the music is too quiet. Figures that the music gets too quiet. I apologize for that, TL. I wish I could get a proper sense of the music and everything. Hold on a second. You know what I'm gonna do? Hold on. Actually, oh my god. Are you serious? Let's... Screw you. Exit. Oh, screw you. Jeez Louise, dude. Ridiculous. I'm not even sure. Did I save? I think I did. System options. Gonna turn the music off here. There we go. That should help a little. Yeah, I'll do it. Does that help? Are you able to hear it better? So it's not nearly as much? Did I say I did the music file? I'm not sure if I did. That's why I'm like double checking to make sure. I did. I did, thankfully. I'm just saving again just in case, because I don't think I have a lot of time. Alright. Before we do any of that, I need to get this up. Because it's not good that I don't have the rest of it up, man. Freaked it. Oh yeah, I could do this. But I will admit, I have been getting a little bit better with the whole entire, like, save after things and whatnot, because, like, I'll admit, that's one thing that I always do all the time, is I don't save properly. I really don't. I wish I didn't do that way, but it happens. Let's see here. Okay, good. But yeah, I don't save a lot very often, and just it kind of sucks that I do that. And I don't know what got me into the habit of not saving all the time, because I've been through plenty of times where I didn't save and I have to go back 2 hours in time and whatnot. That happens with Final Fantasy very often to me, and it sucks. It sucks hard. And you would think that I learned my lesson even through here, but I don't remember it very well. I think I told people this too, or at least said it in a video or whatever, that I don't learn my lesson. And I mean that in the funniest possible way possible, because I would say that I do, but not to like a good point, you know. Like in high school, I ditched class in my junior and senior year. In my junior year, I think people found out. I'm not sure who found out, but I did that, and then senior year I was ditching again, and it was just it's just something I didn't learn. And on top of that, when I in junior year was a really bad year, because like they don't like really say it to anybody, but like in high school, when I was in high school anyway, the only years that mattered at any point in time were your sophomore and senior year. Oh, sorry, sophomore and junior year. Ugh. Those were the only years that mattered, and like every other year didn't matter. Senior year does not matter. Freshman year doesn't matter. What mattered was what you did during those 2 years, and that was it. And for like that's like a lot of pressure for a person in high school, because they're not really trying to plan their routes and whatnot, and just I guess it was like midway pressure, midway I didn't know what to do with my life, and a bunch of other things that went along with it. Just it got to the point where I ended up skipping class because I put so much pressure on me that I just decided, screw it, I just want to hang out with friends. And I did. And in that regard, I didn't learn my lesson, because I did the same thing in senior year. And I disappointed people because of that, because my academic paralysis process now, my academic regard, because I didn't improve myself. I didn't do that way. But would I do the same thing again? I think I probably would ditch again. I'd probably take my SATs a little more seriously and my ACT a little more seriously, like those tests. But I don't think I would have stopped myself from doing any of the other things, because like I liked the decision that I was making. I was hanging out with friends. I wanted to have a social life in high school. I really did. And in high school, I would have to say that I really gained a lot more friends than I usually thought I would. Like, I don't want to say that I was like this big social butterfly, but like I kind of was. And that happened in high school and not in elementary and or middle school, like where I just had a tight niche bunch. Get out of here. So maybe that's why I did it. I don't know. Who knows? Just really what I'm trying to point out here is that the lesson didn't stick because I like to do things the way that I do. So I guess that's what I'm trying to get at here. I suppose it's saying a little too much about my personality and whatnot, but whatever. You're supposed to learn about me, yeah? There's gonna be a test about it tomorrow. What did Lost do during high school? Ditch class every day. I actually did ditch like I think at the second semester I ditched like every day. It's certainly a weird experience because like I don't think anyone really saw me as this bad kid like doing bad things or anything like that. I never really even saw myself doing that way. God, why are these things so hard? Like just legit, these ones are hard. They gang up on you. There we go. It's not weak to any of them. It's just kind of there. There we go. But yeah. Like, I don't really recommend people ditch class, but at the same time, I do want to say this. If you're in high school and you're not having a social life, you're doing something wrong. I don't know what you're doing in particular or anything like that. Maybe like you have a hard time making friends or something. I don't know what it is. I'm not saying change your personality, start ditching class. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's good to have a social life in any regard, even if it's just like with one person, because that one person is very good to have in comparison to the none people, or just focusing solely on your future. Because then, if you look only at your future, you just see that. You don't see anything in the present that you're missing. And I'll admit, I have plenty of regrets from high school. None of them, honestly, are academic. None of them are. I would never say that I was like, I should have done better in high school for my grades and whatnot. Because honestly, I never really wanted to go to college. If that makes sense, I never wanted to learn like a vast majority of things and whatnot. But I would say that I think out of all the things that I would kind of like want to like look into academically would be gender studies, because that's really interesting to me. The whole entire bits and pieces of it. And you know what? I might actually start looking at some books about it, because I generally speaking, I like things of the mind and whatnot, just like looking at it. And gender in general is a really weird social demographic. Am I even say that right, or I'm just saying big words to make myself sound better? I don't know, but just I like the idea of like how culture influences gender and this and that, but like what I'm trying to say is that I do have educational stuff that I like looking into, but the way that college does it, the way that high school does it, it's not good. It's not a very big learning environment. It's all test this, test that, and these are stuff that plenty of students already know. I'm sure plenty of people that are watching this are like yeah, I already know, and that's people that have grown up in this educational system that does not care about learning as much as it cares about passing tests and this and that, and that's because of stupid George Bush first, or was it George Bush? I think it was both of George Bushes. They were all like, oh yeah, we need to have it so no children's left behind. Like, no, leave children behind. It's important for children to be left behind so they can learn proper and do things proper. Like, it really, really is, and I can't stress that enough. I don't want to get into like a big old agenda here, but it's important for kids to learn in both social aspects and educational aspects. But if a kid's like learning things that they don't want to learn about, then like yeah, that's bad. And it always pains me to see like kids go like, oh, I don't want to learn about math, isn't that? Like, math is super cool. Math is like one of the best things out there, and it's like this is really cool like problem solving bit here. And a lot of people like it because they like see it and they're just like, oh, I don't get any of this. And it's because the way that the school system is educating people with math. Math is so much more than just what the school tells you. There's so many other things that you can do with it that are super, super cool. It's just like alone, at one point in time, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how I did it whatsoever. But I created a math problem in which the only solution would be X. And I don't understand how that was the case. Because it was like, whatever. You're doing great, Losty. Thank you. I thought I was doing great too. But just, educational things, man. Just, annoying me. Dude. This is pretty. This is so pretty. I love it. I could look at this for hours, dude. I want to have this as like a background or something, or like see if anyone has like DeviantArt of this. Like you betcha I'm gonna look for that. That's gonna be like the thumbnail for all of it. Watch. Just watch.
We use the light here at the summit. My powers are being summoned.
The signal is off the charts. It's Lord Maxwell.
But who could he be fighting?
Mila should be fine now. We can leave.
All right, here we go.
What's happening here?
Your heart won't stop pounding, will it? Now do you see?
Ridiculous! Look at yourself, fool. You can barely even stand up. Do you really think you have the strength to resist me?
Oh my god.
Remember why I chose to die.
Yes, I do. I know that I do.
What did you say? This is impossible. You must die!
Who? Just who are you?
Isn't that right?
Oh, what's this? Yeah! Be a little teary-eyed here. Let's do it.
I must be dreaming.
Mila!
Is this truly happening?
Mila? No way!
Aw. No words, baby.
Is it not Maxwell's mission to protect the future for all of us, both human and spirit?
But how can this be? Was this the Four's doing?
Uncertain? Uncertainty makes you weak, you know. Are you all sure about this?
Ah.
How dare you?
Okay, Jude. Let's go!
Right! Here we go!
So, baby. Your party makeup has changed. You can now develop your limit orbs or whatever. Alright then. This is the stream now, everybody. Just developing orbs or whatever. Oh, hey, Dry Guy, how are you doing? What are you subbing to? What are you subbing to at all? Jeez Louise. Trying to figure out everything here. How do you develop? Orb 1? Wait, hold on. So, I was in the middle somehow. Does this do that or something? I don't know. Whatever. Let's just get this going here. Get this party started. I'm gonna do this. Just gonna up antelopes forever. For days. Oh my god. I apologize. Getting all kinds of like burpee, and I hate that. That's what I get for like eating food right before I decide to stream. But hey, looks like we're coming to a climactic moment here. This can't be the end though. This can't be the end. There's gotta be more to it. And now I'm like a little more hyped to like actually go see what Jude's side is, because it seems like there is a way more character developed over there on Jude's side than anything else. It's really just, it's nice to see that, you know? Really like that. A whole bunchy bunch. Boo boo. Boo boo boo. Boo 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 boo. Look, you can even see his face in the background while I'm doing this. This is so stupid. Oh my god. Kind of anticlimactic, don't you think? As soon as you see the rest of the gang, it's like, oh, by the way, let's update your mana lobes and your lemon orb. Let's do that instead of whatever this is. Like, yeah, this is what we came for. This is what we came for, right here. Trying to figure out what I should go for. What would be the best? I think that would be just more speed. And over here, doopity doop, doopity doop doop. By the way, Drag Eye, how are you doing? I don't think I formally addressed you, but I did say what you did say. Glad you can make it. We're going to be facing a mean old Maxwell. Who's mean. It's like rah 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 rah. I'm supposed to be God. What if he sounded like that? My name is Fawn Maxwell. I don't like it when people don't treat me with respect. Stupid. Oh, 4, baby. Look at that. Nice. That would be kind of crazy though, having a, how to say, like a kid deity in a way. I mean, it's been done before, but it certainly is an interesting thought. What do I want? There we go. Because she's supposed to be like a physical attacker as well. So why not just give that to her? Just trying to get a bunch of skill points up right now. Then I gotta get this side too. This is easily not very entertaining. Nor is it very climactic when you're like up going against Lord Maxwell here, and they're like, especially on Milla's side, because Milla's side has to do more. Because like she hasn't seen everybody else, so it's like they got a bunch of levels that you have to address. It's like, It's kind of like at the end of a movie or something like that, at the climactic moment. Like there's like, you have to file your taxes. Like, oh my god, I gotta file my taxes. And it just footage of the person, instead of going to like a climactic battle with the bank or something like that, to like in order to raise money to save their orphanage or whatever. It's just them filing the taxes and disputes, and it's just, that's the whole entire movie segment right there. Just you watching that, and it's supposed to be exciting and fun. And that I think I like to imagine this is what is exactly what this is. It's so funny to me that it does this way. Like, do I appreciate the fact that they at least give me the opportunity to do this? Yes, most definitely. Like, without a doubt. I like this orb system, and it wasn't for the fact that I was streaming, I would like it more. But because I'm streaming, I had to think about all these other things that I have to deal with it. And it just gets kind of silly when it's stuff like this. Like, you can see his face! You can still see it! He's still super angry at you. He's like, grr. It's stupid, man. Why is Lord Maxwell being mean to us? I don't get this at all. We're just updating our limb orbs right now. That's all we're doing. Just don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll get this side too. And I'm done. And one. And I got one more person to go. And then I gotta set up all the skills. And then finally, we could tell them that we have a deduction in our favor. That will show that Lord Maxwell. That will show him good, right? Let's see here. Get that going. That's what everyone came for. They're like, I know you people like to see the limb orb stuff and me just talking on a screen, and you don't come here for Tales of Xillia. You come here for this specifically. But we're gonna have to start fighting soon. I apologize. Sorry, just the way the game wants me to do it. It's very unfortunate, I know, but you know, sometimes you have to go with what the game wants. I wonder if there's any kind of like low level runs of this game. Like how low can you go? Exactly. Like I wouldn't imagine it be by much. Can we get this side? No, not really. We can get the other side though. We need it right here. There we go. Okay, good. And freaking who's the one? What can we do? Current node. Why it says limit or ready? Why does it say that? Everyone should have theirs done. Jude, what is with you? Bad, Jude. Bad. Right. I could probably keep everything that she has right there and just use whatever else that I have here. Like link bridge up, overextension, TV combo support maybe. Only that. Anything else? 50%. You'll still need enough TP to cover the original cost. Okay, avoid staggering. There's other things. TP combo support, that's what I want. Anything else? No, we're good. We're good on that. And then she could get her thing with fever. What else? Auto medicine. Linked minds. Recall, 40% chance of automatically reviving when KO'd. Will only work once per battle. I kind of wanted that, but I guess I can't get it. Fine, whatever. Oh, give her. Oh yeah, give her these things. No, it's not fair. I have time now. What should I give her instead? Oh, get rid of Psych that and give Psych 3. Dexterity 2. I don't have enough of that. Figures. Alright. Oh, she has 44. She get the majority of her things going. She's Louise, man. When did I give her that much? Linked. HP Surge. Nah, I don't need HP Surge. It's fine. Anything else? Water Guard I could give up. Life up. Mirage Step. Health Jog, Mental Jog. Activate the elongated staff. Yes, please and thank you. Cover defeat enemy. HP Surge. No? So it's just whatever's on top right here. Light Dark Guard. Yeah, that should be fine. And then him. Oh, look at all that. Look at all that stuff that he could get and use. She's Louise, dude. I'm sorry, everybody, that you have to like go through all this long bits and pieces right here. I have to like look up and see what I got. Well, that's just the way the cookie crumble. Just the way that it do. But then on top of that, I have to look at everything else that I want to see. Anything else? Oh no, snap of it. Anything else? HP gain. Don't need HP gain. Or TP gain. Overextension I could use though. Anything else? No, we're fine with that. That works. And last guy. And then I gotta go to equipment, make sure everything's nice there. My goodness gracious. Oh, I wish that I had a little more to go with. Very unfortunate that it's like this. I think we're good, yeah? TP surge is good. The fever's good. Does that say TP gain? I don't need TP gain. You give him something else. I want to get assault, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Let's get rid of strength. What else here? HP. We need one more. Oh god. Great. Dang it. They get rid of spirit. Why do I only have spirit 1 and 3? That's weird. Alright, cool. Now, you go to equipment, make sure everyone's equipped proper. What else do I have here? Just that. That's all I got. Okay. Anything else? Nice and proper. Yep. Good there. There. Oh yeah, rather have the platinum thing. Yeah, it only goes down by a bit. And Paladin's thing. Farrah's outfit. Maybe if we do normal attire and then Farrah's hairstyle. I kind of like her with that. Let's give her Farrah's hairstyle, alternate color. And let's give her the hard eyes. Because we can. And we could give him... Fine boots seem to be the best. Everything else? Yeah, we're fine on that. Good there. Good there. Let's not have him have the sunglasses anymore, yeah? Full frame. Yeah, let's give him the full frame glasses. We'll make him into a nice little stereotype yet. Nah, I like his normal attire. Just fine. Are we almost done here? I think we are. My goodness. I hate that I had to do all this just to like get one battle going here. Unfortunate things. He looks so dumb with a party hat on. No, thank you. No, I don't like going double wings. I think he looks really good with horns, honestly. Yeah, sensor bar sucks. Let's just leave him with the horns. Yeah, he's good that way. Alright, are we all set? Is everything proper? I think that will work for now. Okay! We're almost there. Just need to get this little thing. Because I want to get plenty of XPs. Okay, we did it. We are exactly where we want to be. And we're about to face Lord Maxwell. Hopefully it was well worth it. Let's do it. I'm Lord Maxwell.
Nothing to fear. Even the great Maxwell.
How can this be?
Nothing is impossible with Millia. He was the only one that didn't see that Maxwell.
Yep, seems pretty cool. Why won't you break? You're supposed to break. Let's actually get let's get Jude up in here. Cause that way we can have it be a little more interesting. Get him free. Get him. Get him good. Oh god. What is he weak to? Wind? Oh, no. Oh god. Why is it wind out of all things? It's really weird. Oh, what does Jude not work with Sylph? Why? Why wouldn't you? Oh, that sucks. Oh, that's Windblade. Jude, I'm giving you plenty of ways to do things. You're not doing it. Come on. Come on, brah. Thank you. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh, what the? Why did you? Oh, okay, so I pressed O randomly. Oh god, what is this? Oh god. What is that combo? Okay, there we go. It looks like he's almost down though. He hasn't really seen that hard. Yeah, he was probably like harder with like Jude or something. Oh my god, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here now! We don't need your kind! We don't need them! Pow hammer, what? I should probably look to see how to like do anything. Oh my god, stop it! Stop it. Stop it. So, nothing with free. I was trying to do. Nothing with Gnome either? Oh, what the? I'm just trying to do one super with the Great Spirits and Jude, but it doesn't seem to be working. I guess he just doesn't work with the Great Spirits or something. There we go. Oh, dude! That is so cool! Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. What the heck? Oh my god. Almost everyone is dead. Oh my god. Freaking what the heck, man? Alright, let's see here. No, because I don't have my little thing up. That's why it didn't work. Thankfully I got like a bunch of healers on my side. It's pretty much all healers except for me. Like seriously, that's how it's going right now. Everyone else is like on heal duty at some point or another. There we go. No, not in a serious art again. Stop it. Come on, brah. Be cool for once. Be cool about this. Oh my god. It just hits everywhere, doesn't it? Come on. Why is it? Oh, because I don't have any TP. That's what happened. I legit can't see like half the things that are happening in battle. I'm just assuming everything's going well. Okay, let's see here. Get him. Yeah, buddy. Oh god. I slightly died. It's fine though. We're fine. Shoot, what happened? No, get away from me. Oh god. What the heck? Why is it going back at me like this? Stop that. Stop trying to hurt me. Battle, man. Speaking of which, I like Maxwell when she was a female, okay? This whole entire old dude business, not working for me here. Not working whatsoever. It's not even the cute kind of old like Rowan. It's bad. It's the bad kind. Heal me. wish, like, I guess, it really just is not a thing. Oh, so that was his fireball. I just noticed. I thought that was my fireball when I activated my thing. I was lied to. I lied to myself most of all, thinking I could face somebody, could do such a cool move. Please get away from me, sir. I don't need this. I really don't. Okay, so I can't charge a thing. Oh, that was cool. Oh, that was also cool. Oh, yes! I did a thing! Ooh, baby! I don't know what that is, but that's super cool. Got him. Easy peasy, lemon breezy.
It called out to me and said, Mila.
It's really you.
Nice. Doesn't look like gold went down anymore. Maybe it did. Maybe I get like half the amount of gold or something.
I feel much stronger.
15!
You're really coming into your own.
Oh my god!
All right.
Not yet. I still need to get better.
Just keeps getting better.
There's always room for improvement.
Jeez Louise, dude. Everyone leveled up nice and proper there. Oh, that's a nice room.
Hey.
Hi there.
Oh,
Elise.
they love her.
Leia.
She's back. For real, really real.
I feel blessed to have lived long enough for this reunion to think that we would meet again.
This feels like a dream. But it's real, isn't it?
I'm glad to see you too.
Welcome back, Mila.
Thank you.
The harm's all here.
Hey! Stay away from us! Or am I gonna have to finish you off myself?
I do not understand. The Four. Tell me, what is the meaning of this?
I could no longer stand idly by and allow you to continue with this folly.
Right. Exactly. So we decided to help Mila out and bring her to the spirit realm.
How dare you? I gave no such order.
Lord Maxwell, all people have hearts and minds, just the same as we do.
You can't just treat them like tools, even if it does help save the world in the end.
Oh.
Maxwell, you may have been the one to give me my mission. Nevertheless, it was still my own mission.
You exerted your own will. And that was a decision that came straight from your own heart.
Yes.
The world you created seems to serve no purpose other than to exist. But what kind of life is that for its people? We all just want to live.
I suppose this is why I could not understand your actions. Human hearts truly are complicated things. Perhaps my ignoring that fact is what ultimately led me astray. I shall dispel the schism.
Are you serious?
Maintaining the schism requires a tremendous amount of mana. Dispelling it will disperse this energy into the world. That should protect the world's spirits. At least for a time, anyway. It will grant us a reprieve of a few years. Possibly even a few decades, at best.
Thank you, Maxwell. We'll figure out a solution. Both Riza Maxia and Olympius will live on together. We'll find a way. You have my word.
So, Maxwell, you would step down from your rightful place as this world's god?
Oh, snap. Not endgame yet. Something's happening.
Answer me, Maxwell. I have grown weary of constantly being at the mercy of human hearts.
Maxwell.
If you wish to abdicate your throne as Riza Maxia's god, then I shall sit upon it in your stead. A mere human to replace me as my equal? How absurd. You are not worthy at all. It is not a question of being worthy. It is a question of actually being willing and able. If you cannot fulfill your obligations, then I certainly will.
Not so fast. I'm afraid that's not gonna work for me either.
It matters not. I don't need your approval. Such power.
What the?
It can't be.
Oh, it's a Kresnik.
The Lance of Kresnik?
What choice did I have? After all, you refused to tell me what I should do, now didn't you?
Muzet, have you lost your mind?
I
She
cannot
has.
allow you to destroy the schism.
Maxwell, you shall serve
Oh my
as the
God.
cornerstone of your own world.
What?
It is my mission to protect the schism. My mission. Mine, mine, mine.
Release me right now. That is an order.
I'm afraid it's too late. You're always too late.
I feel like that's a sexual thing going on here. Sexual fencing.
Muzet, come to me. Are you prepared?
Whatever my lord wishes.
Well then.
Stop now! You can't be to unleash it! Behold, Muzet's true power. A sword that can slice through space and time.
I don't expect we'll meet again. Farewell, my sister.
You can't be serious.
Why are you doing this? Gaius!
For the sake of those who were killed, I will go to Olympias. And you shall return to Riza Maxia, where you cannot interfere!
What?
Come on, you gotta be kidding me!
No! I can't hang on! Hang in there, Elise! Help!
I've got you! What can we do?
Maxwell, no!
Wait! What's going on? Not another one!
Leave at once! This man is not worthy of the name Maxwell! We shall see!
Everyone brace yourselves!
Well then.
Where am I? Mila.
Hey there.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I'm alright. But where are we?
This is Balin's residence.
Who's that?
My cousin. You know, the one in Olympias? I could have sworn I mentioned him before.
So that must mean...
We made it to Olympus!
Rise and shine. How are you feeling?
Not bad.
I'm fine. Balin, I presume?
Yep, aka the guy who saved your butts. Not that it was a dramatic rescue or anything. Running into you was pure luck. Feel free to shower me with gratitude, though.
Sure. Hey, Balin, don't we seem, strange to you?
Maybe a little bit.
I'm surprised you recognize me. It's been 20 years.
That's Uncle's gun, huh? You should thank him for it.
It's a little tricky thanking the dead.
Oh, right. Good point. Huh, where is it?
Always a limp.
Your cousin sure is interesting.
He's an odd bird, even for Olympius.
You looking at my leg?
No.
Jude?
Don't worry about it. Childhood mishap. Calibration complete.
Balin, stop.
Why?
Hey, that's...
I didn't think folks from the other side would have seen one of these before.
A Spyrix.
Hold your horses.
Huh?
Life would be a drag without it. Literally.
Aw.
Oh, you're probably all starving. Why don't you mosey around while I whip something up? It's your first time on this side, after all.
You probably saw a pretty girl. Oh my god. Probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Acquired father's memento.
Suddenly we have more gold than we know what to do with.
Yeah, I never knew beating up monsters would be so lucrative.
You look really great, Rowan.
Why, thank you. I suppose it takes a gentleman of considerable years to pull off a look as splendid as this.
Oh my god. Oh, no miracle gels. Yoked out manalobes.
Your Manalobe is crazy developed.
Is it?
You can just look at her and tell that?
Yeah, totally. When you build it up, your face gets all defined and smart looking.
I have trouble believing that.
So you think my face is stupid looking?
No, I didn't mean it like that.
It is possible. I too felt that my face became more defined after I started channeling spirits. Perhaps the part of the brain that houses the Manalobe also controls the facial muscles.
Rowan, you're buying into this nonsense?
Then maybe the reverse is true. If we were to strengthen our facial definition, maybe our Manalobes would grow stronger.
That could very well be. Let's give it a try.
Tipo, you can't just lie to people all the time like that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Aw. They bought into it.
I've never seen prank victims with such strikingly well-defined faces before.
So dumb. So you're saying I'm close to the NTL? I mean, I wouldn't doubt it. I kind of looked ahead too, but not sure by how much.
Is it really you?
Do I look like someone else?
No. You're Mila, all right.
And yourself? You seem different from last I saw you.
Really?
A little bit. Looks like you grew up without me.
Could
Aw.
be. It doesn't change who I am, though. It's good to see you again.
Same to you.
Oh my god, there's a lot of skits right now. Stress relief.
Are you getting tired?
A little bit. Things aren't the same as they used to be.
Hey, Elise, can we borrow Tipo for a sec? Huh? Give Tipo a squeeze. You'll feel better.
Oh, this does feel good. Just the right amount of resistance. I could do this all day.
No, stop! I can't take anymore!
All the stress is drained through my fingers.
I know, right? It's crazy addictive. Oh no! He's gonna get all stretched out.
Aw.
I feel so violated.
Okay then, let's actually talk to the cousin. Please, make yourselves right at home. Alfred's friends are friends of mine, after all. Okay, will do. Where's the booze? So this is Olympius or whatever headquarters. Could just get my hands on one of those. My whole world changing invention would be complete. You there. If you can track something down for me, I'll pay you for your for your efforts. How about it? Alright. The thing I'm looking for is Navi Metal. With it, I'll be able to complete the greatest invention in the world has ever seen. Unfortunately, I can't tell you what it is. I can't tip my hat to my competitors. Oh, okay. So how does he know that we're not competitors either? Is that why he just like give me these things? Still, kind of shady. Oh well, Milla's return.
Oh, it is you! I never forget what these feel like!
Stop it, Tipo. Let go.
No, it's what you get for making us worry!
Huh?
That's right. I want a hug too. Leave some room for me.
Even you, Leia?
No point trying to fight it.
Fine. I surrender. I'm sorry for what I put you all through.
Aww.
That includes you, Alvin.
That's really not necessary.
No need to be coy, or Mila won't let you into the group hug.
What, you plan on joining in too?
I don't mind.
Very well then.
And I'm out.
Oh, where's my group hug with everybody? We need that scene. I love it so much. Bunch of gay babies all together in one. That's what this whole entire thing is. That's exactly what it is. You cannot tell me that there isn't some sort of sexual tension going around with everybody in the group. Like, honestly. You could practically ship everybody with everybody. Especially Jude. Because that's Jude's harem right there. It really is. Everybody else is just lovey-dovey. It's great. I love it. And we're talking about somebody that, like, I've watched plenty of harems to see where it's going. Who might you be? Is there something I can help you with? Kind of think of it, I am kind of breaking into their house, aren't I? Makes sense that they don't understand. But whatever. What are you talking about, sir? I'll never give up. The Otherworld reactor plan is absolutely essential for Elopis. Eucalyptus trees, I don't know. It's just so crazy that Mitsu actually went to Gaius. And Gaius is full out like, you better stop me. It's crazy, dude. Super crazy. Oh my god, dude. Let's see here. Yeah, that's one. Does we go outside?
Hey, you're using a Spyrix too.
You mean this?
Me and my grandma use them too.
Really?
My granddaughter and I both have a cardiovascular disease, and we've had medical Spyrixes implanted to help with them.
I bet it hurt really bad when you put it on, huh?
Yes, it did.
But you just have to bear the pain. 'Cause without Spyrix, we wouldn't be able to live normal lives.
I see.
You're so brave for being so young.
Yeah, totally!
My grandma always says that.
Thanks to the advance in medical Spyrix technology, we've been able to overcome our illnesses. We'll never forget what Dr. Mathis did for us. May his soul rest in peace.
Wait.
Mathis?
That's the same as your last name, Jude.
Dr. Mathis is the one who created my Spyrix. But he died in a boat accident a long time ago.
Oh.
This whole time, I only saw Spyrix as harmful. I never considered it could actually help people.
Oh, snap. That's pretty cool. Seeing both sides of the thing. It's nice. That's what we like to call foreshadowing in the business. What about you? I want to grow up to be a Spyrix scientist. Then I can invent a Spyrix that lets Grandma live forever. It's all thanks to Spyrix and Dr. Mathis that I'm able to spend this wonderful time with my grandchild. Aww. How cute. This game does have its moments, man. Even if I've only seen a little bit of the extra moments here and there. Kind of wish I took my time with it, but at the same time, like I don't think I would have actually played this game if I didn't do this little challenge. Mr. Blaine is a really nice man. When one of my Spyrix broke, he fixed it right up. But he talked to himself constantly as he did it. He is kind of weird like that. Okay. An official at the Department of Otherworld Affairs lives here, So we often get people coming in here to protest against the Otherworld reactor plan. They're always making a big deal about protecting human rights or about the human rights of the people who live there. They can't stand all the noise protesters make. Well, that's kind of the point of protesting. You're not supposed to like protesting. I think a lot of people tend to forget that.
The city is made of stone.
This is the Olympian city of Triglyph. Welcome, visitors from Riza Maxia.
Oh, that's crazy. I think there's like another little spot right here that I can look at. Yeah, it's just this little part right here. That's it.
Did you hear they're planning to raise the Spyrix tax again?
It's all because of that Otherworld reactor plan thing, right? Honestly, what is the government doing? I'm sure everything will turn out fine on Rize whatever without our help.
So you think we should just leave them be?
Hey, nobody said that. We should pay their people fair compensation and promise to help them with their development.
Pay them with what, though? Our tax money? It's not like we're any better off.
Well, you'd hope the government thinks of something instead of digging into our pockets. Either way, someone's got to figure out this energy crisis, or we'll all be gone in a few years.
Ugh, I can't even worry that far ahead. I've got my hands full just worrying about today. I guess you can't make everyone happy.
Must be nice to be so self-absorbed.
That's just how people are.
I'd be much more scared of a society where people were afraid to speak their minds.
Yeah,
True that.
that's true.
Gotta get heart attacks? What do you mean you gotta get heart attacks? Don't understand you at all, TL. Psh, whatever. But women talking about taxes and developments?
This lamp is casting light without channeling spirits.
Perhaps that cable is somehow conveying luminescent energy to that lamp.
How could they have possibly built a city this size without using spirit arts?
It's almost frightening.
Everyone here seems to be just like us.
Except for the part where none of them can channel spirits.
It's a whole different world, but the people are just like us.
It looks to be that way. So this is the world that Maxwell cut off and left to die. And yet, I can't help but want to save it.
Aw. Are we done now?
I can't stand to hear Balin prattle on like that.
Really? I find him quite interesting.
He's been that way since he was a kid. That's how I knew it was him right away.
He's strange, but he's really nice.
I know. Unlike me.
Nobody's saying that.
But watch yourself around him. He has quite a mean streak. Do something embarrassing and he won't ever forget it. He'll torment you with it till your dying day.
Like what?
If he told you half the dirt he had on me, I'd never be able to show my face around you again. Just thinking about it makes my skin crawl.
You guys seem really close.
Well, I guess we were friends before he got all cynical.
Oh.
What's that? You jealous?
Absolutely not. You don't know what you're talking about.
Jealous? What the heck? Oh my goodness. What are these people talking about? Well, we had reports of a large-scale geological eval on the Russell High Road. Oh my god. One of my colleagues went to investigation, but he hasn't come back yet. Maybe the investigation has taken longer than he anticipated. I wonder what sort of shape some of us will be in when these young children grow to become adults. I don't know. But there is a pupper there. That's a nice pupper. Look at that pupper. Look at it go. Good pupper. What about you, sir? After working as a chef for over 60 years, I finally retired and led my restaurant to my son. But it's been a month now, and I still find myself thinking about food all the time. Lately, I've been hearing exciting rumors about a new dish called a critique parfait. I'd love to try it, but I can't find one anywhere. Could you look one for me? Thank you for granting an old man his silly wish. Now that I've retired, the one thing I have lots of time is... I have lots of his time. I'll be waiting here when you're ready. Honestly, I find that there's not a lot of time. Oh, nice! I was able to get... This is a critique parfait. What a magnificent concept. What a Fabulous execution! In every bite, I could taste the creator's years of hard work and passion for the art of cooking. I've been a fool. I should never have retired. A chef is truly a chef until he dies in the kitchen. Thanks to you, I'll remember the passion that inspired my culinary ambition to the first place. That's good. He's dead. Oh, dude, I acquired a lot of gold or whatever. When I grow up, I want to join the army. Soldiers get to use Spyrex weapons. They're so cool. Yeah, they also kill spirits, kid. Poke your eye out. Nowadays, grains and vegetables are produced in Spyrex-powered factories. If you try to plant fields of seeds the way people used to, you no longer get enough yield to make it worth your trouble. I suppose. I mean, geez. Apparently, giant monsters have started appearing in Russell and turbulent high roads. The newspaper said their mutations are caused by humanity destroying their natural environment. Do you think that's really true? I suppose. Maybe. This is kind of crazy, man. It's surreal, man.
This city sure is strange. Yeah, I feel like there's something missing.
There's no nature.
Indeed. I haven't spied a single blade of grass, let alone a tree.
Is it because they're using Spyrex?
More likely because there aren't any spirits.
Exactly. As the spirits became scarce, all signs of nature withered with them. Olympias is in its death throes.
So this world needs spirits.
What was that?
Alvin, what does that poster say?
Support the Otherworld reactor plan. They were probably put out by a union of Spyrex-using merchants.
It sounds like they're really dependent on Spyrex.
You look like a deep-pocketed lot. Help us pull the plug on the reactor plan.
Tell me, old-timer, why do you need donations to stop the plan?
Filing official protests with the government isn't free, you know.
Phew! Did you take a bath and booze today?
What's the deal with this doll?
Count me in. I want to stop the Otherworld reactor plan.
Jude, wait.
Thank you, lad. Thank you.
Got his money stolen, didn't he?
I wonder how Gaius intends to stop the plan.
With Muzet's power at his disposal, they could show up on this side at any moment.
That's true.
No point in moping around on an empty stomach. Balin should have that food ready by now.
I guess I gotta go get food now, but let's check where. Oh my god, wow, we're out.
Hey,
Listen,
Mila.
Mila. Oh, sorry.
It's fine. Go ahead.
No, after you. Mine can wait.
Why is everyone behaving so strangely?
A lot happened after you went away. It
Aw.
helped us grow up a bit. But growing up certainly doesn't solve everything.
I bet Alvin feels the same way.
I see. You humans mature so quickly. Then again, what adult with an ounce of common sense would hunt down Maxwell and pick a fight with him?
Well, the lack of common sense part.
That's probably your influence, Mila.
How dare you?
The way she just says it. How dare you? Like, I'll
Letters
kill
in
you.
The Olympian alphabet seem quite similar to the ones we use in Maxia.
They're fundamentally the same. Get used to the cosmetic differences and you'll be reading fluent Olympian.
Okay.
Did Jude and Leia have a fight with Alvin?
Why do you ask?
Intuition.
Your intuition is on the mark as ever. I only heard about it after the fact, though.
Alvin tried to kill Jude, and he even shot Leia.
It
Whoa!
seemed to be one of his typical betrayals. It was his actions that led to your apparent death. That must have been quite a shock to him.
That was probably true for Ivor, too.
They fought with Ivor, too?
We all did! He ran like a frightened bunny!
Oh,
We
wow.
finished off Pressa and Agria, too!
Though that, too, was a painful conclusion for Alvin and Leia.
I
Whoa.
see. Now I understand why everyone's changed so much.
Dude, that sounds super cool. Jude's side seems awesome at that part. Wow.
From the nature to the culture, everything on Olympia seems so different. This is your homeland, right, Alvin?
Yep. The source of the Spyrix you hate so much.
You don't sound too happy about it. Didn't you want to return here more than anything?
Well, I thought I did. I wonder why I wanted to return to this doomed world.
It is true that its spirits have withered and its plants and animals are disappearing. But Olympias isn't over yet.
The people here brought this upon themselves by using Spyrix. You aren't even the real Maxwell. Do you really intend to save humans like that?
Yes, this is a human problem. And as you know, I'm quite fond of humans. Whether
Aww.
Maxwell or not is beside the point.
I see. Glad to hear it.
Oh, what are you people talking about? No, 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 no! I want to buy new accessories! I said not selfish for you, young lady. We could barely even afford food and rent the way prices and taxes are rising these days. Oh my. And what's here? Apple gels and not so apple gels. Let's get some of these together. There we go. Let's see, what can I expand here? I can expand later. That's fine. Armor shop. I don't really need to like go just yet. Get armor. Is that a pigeon? Pigeon. Other pigeon. That's weird. Alright, what are you people talking about? Noble argument, but more convincing. If it weren't for someone who couldn't survive without a spirit's air conditioner at all times, all the time. Maybe underdeveloped land, but the other world still has people living in it. I don't see how we could possibly justify sacrificing their lives on our benefit. Well, you also like been killing out spirits the whole time too, so the new Spyrix designs are really cool. I wish I had bought a Spyrix just a few months ago. Is there any way I could justify buying a new one? What's that dog doing? And this is a port. Oh wow, that's weird. Like the port looks exactly the same, kinda. Except it has these like telephone poles type feeling. What are you people talking about? So it reminds me of what happens in the Zareth. Weren't there reports of a similar spatial anomaly when the ship disappeared? This storm isn't a natural phenomenon. It seems to be connected to temporal abnormalities that have been observed recently. There's no point of waiting for a ship. The sea is in turmoil and all departs have been cancelled until further notice. I've never been in the other world or anything, but if they really do have extra energy, they should split it with us. In exchange, we could teach them how to make Spyrix. I bet they really like that. Well, that's kind of the problem, lady. Spyrix has been taking over the whole entire place and everything, so it's been going badly over there. Yeah, you better not pull anything like this ever again. Come on, boss, there's no need to get up so upset. I'm sorry I made a deal without telling you, but it did bring a lot of profit. It's not a matter of profit, it's a matter of responsibility. Well, I take full responsibility for my actions. If you don't like them, you can go ahead and fire me. That's not responsibility, that's hubris. You ever stop to think about how your decision affected the other employees? Well, we may be a small company, but I consider my employees and their families with every decision I make. They follow my instructions because they trust so that I'm aware of my responsibility towards them. If I allow you to do whatever you want, you would just destroy that trust. Sorry, I don't get it. Well, you'll understand someday. A day will come when you'll be making decisions while bearing the burden of true responsibility. I don't get what they're talking about. Old people always get angry with younger people. Are they jealous of their youth? I can appreciate what the merchant is saying. Making decisions with a full weight of responsibility behind them is extraordinarily difficult to do. That's why what you did on the battlefield, isn't it? Indeed, with people's very lives at stake. I can't even imagine how hard that must have been. And of course, with more than my share of doubt and regret. The most important thing, Jude, is to face your challenges head on. Alright. Alright. 20 years ago, a giant ship named the Sinrithra, departed from this port with hundreds of passengers aboard and was never seen again. My sister and her husband were on it, living for their honeymoon. Sister and husband? Why can't I just... I really need to get rid of this rare metal soon, because I keep finding new ones, and it's not showing up anymore. There's this whole weird world named Riss or something. It must be way on the other side of the ocean. There's this... Oh yeah, this is the same thing. We have to say, sir. 20 years ago, mysterious monsters were spotted near the Russell High Road. It had a sword embedded in its head and was incredibly strong. The army went after it once. They said it buried underground and got away. Aye? That's fair. What are these people talking about? There's no point waiting for a ship. The sea is in turmoil and all departures have been cancelled until further notice. Wait, did I talk to you already? Alright. I think we're done here. Oh wait, hold on, another guy. What do you want? While the talk about military action and energy crisis flying around lately, society has been falling apart. Around here, normal people who don't carry Spyrex weapons are known as shadows. And now there's a group of hooligans calling themselves Shadow Stalkers who stalk and rob them. In response, I decided to form a self-defense force and stalk the stalkers. Will you help us? Sure. I trapped the Shadow Stalkers back in their hideout. It's on the Turtlebin High Road, near Triograph. It's up to us to protect ourselves now. Let's go get them. Okay then. I guess I'll go do that. Whatever. Alright, let's go back to that old weird cousin place. Cause I'm sure he has plenty of stuff to tell us about. And whatnot. How about you, sir? You get to Helberg Fortress via the Turtlebin High Road, but I tread carefully. The area outside the city isn't as safe as it used to be. Probably. Do I have to talk to everybody? Yes! I like talking to everybody! I do! This is part of the JRPG experience. Is you going around talking to everybody that can. Is it my fault? Really? Like, honestly? I like doing it, TL. Leave me alone! Hashtag. Hashtag.
Heading out?
I'm off to Helioborg. I hear the results of some new Spyrex research just came in.
Oh, right. You did say you were an engineer.
Well, hey, Balin buddy! Where's our chow?
I put together a real nice spread back in my apartment. Feel free to dig in.
Thank you so much.
The way that she's dancing. Oh my gosh, you got embarrassed.
If you don't mind me asking, where exactly did you find us?
Out past Helioborg, where I'm heading now. You were sprawled at the foot of the hill on the other side of the complex.
Thank you.
No problem. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
How did he carry us all up there? Does he have like a weird leg thing? Weird. Alright then, so I guess we'll just go up and have some dinner, or whatever. I think I went the wrong way. But yeah, sorry if I go through. like talking to everybody. I know not everyone does it in RPG, but I like doing that. It's just a habit that I've grown to do. Not gonna stop.
So, what's everyone's plans from here on out? If we head to that spot Balin mentioned, we might be able to get back to Rize Maxia.
Oh, I see. That's why you asked.
Although, I'm not planning to leave until I find a way to help both Riza Maxia and Olympius.
Is there any way we can help?
Of course. I doubt I could figure things out alone. Just having you here would be a huge morale boost.
We mustn't underestimate the circumstance, though. We must contend with Spyrix devices, the Otherworld reactor plan, and even Gaius.
That's why you want us all to decide for ourselves.
Try to head back home or figure things out here, huh? Wow, that's tough.
I realized something once we landed on this side. We can't eliminate Spyrix from Olympius, but we still need to get rid of the schism. It's a real conundrum. I want to figure out what I can do about this.
Well, you know I won't agree to anything that hurts my own people.
But we need to find something to help the spirits as well.
I have something to say. If we can't eliminate Spyrix, then I will take the extra effort to watch over and protect the birth of new spirits, so their numbers stay intact.
But that means...
Spirits are another part of nature's cycle, just like humans. I will find a way to support them both.
You sure about this?
I've thought long and hard about this. Jude, if you're convinced that we can't get rid of Spyrix, then I won't argue. But we can't waste time debating this. We need to head to Helioborg.
She's got a point. Any place working on Spyrix research is probably involved in the Otherworld reactor plan.
Can I get answers from everybody by the time we get there?
Okay.
Is my role to offer support, or is it to lead?
I don't know. Rowan, I think you're gonna have to figure that out for yourself. For now, let's head over to that Hellfort or whatever. I guess. Like, I don't expect myself to like beat this game today or anything like that, but like, kind of weird how everything like led up to this point, you know? Like, the game never really felt like it had a big bad. I don't even think Gaius is that big of a bad, but Muse is, I think, honestly. I think she's the biggest bad of all. Just both in terms of like actual character and everything else. Oh.
What's happening? Helioborg is under attack!
What?
You should turn around and leave. It's not safe here. I just don't understand why anyone would attack the Spyrix Research Center. Who's behind the attack?
We have no idea. The attackers were using calculatrix without Spyrixes. How is that even possible?
What's that?
Spirit arts produced using Spyrixes. If the attackers didn't need them, I think we know who they are.
Sounds like Gaius is already making his move.
Let's go. I want to make sure Balin is safe.
So is it specifically Gaius or his peoples?
It must be shocking for the Olympians to see us using arts without Spyrix.
Not so much shocking as terrifying. To us, it's as if you have supernatural powers.
But in a lot of ways, it's Spyrix technology that's more powerful.
People fear what they cannot understand. That's why we're so quick to discriminate against other races and cultures.
Alvin, were you scared when you first came to Riza Maxia?
I was. The people seem like monsters to me.
And how do you feel now?
Now? You know, some are good, some aren't.
I'm glad to hear that.
It sounds like young men from Olympius start out quite naive.
And old men are condescending no matter which world they come from.
So how does Alvin, like, not Alvin, I'm sorry, how is Alvin, like, older compared to, Rowan? Like, honestly, if Rowan can't remember this place.
So this entire city is powered by Spyrix.
Yep. This world turns by stealing energy from spirits. Olympias has been doing that since ancient times. That's why it's rich in spirit fossils and little else.
How can everyone be so calm about killing spirits? With so many spirits gone, even nature is starting to disappear.
Olympians don't know that spirits create nature, or even that they're alive to begin with. All they know is that their primary energy source is drying up.
Yet they're not doing anything about it.
We've progressed this far by relying on Spyrix. We can't remake our society overnight. Could you immediately stop using spirit arts if someone told you to?
No, I don't think we could. Riza Maxia couldn't exist without humans and spirits working together to cast spirit arts.
Symbiotic coexistence, huh? Must be nice. Maybe we mana-lobeless Olympians are simply destined for extinction.
I do suspect that was the destiny Maxwell originally had in mind, but I have no intention of adhering to Destiny's plans.
I envy your strength.
If you have time for envy, you have time to act. With your actions, this situation can change.
Change the entire world, huh? That's not really my style, but maybe just this once.
Okay then. Long way home.
So how far is Olympias from Riza Maxia? It really isn't about distance. They're, like, separated by an impassable wall. Oh, I know. Riza Maxia and Olympias are about as far apart from each other as men and women are. An impassable wall? Does that mean we can never go home? I won't be able to see Drusel again?
That's horrible.
No, it'll be okay. After all, we're all together. You have Mila, Jude, Rowan, and even Alvin. You know they'll figure something out. That's true.
You're here too, Leia.
Yeah, but it's not like I'll be any help. That isn't true. When you're here, everyone's happier.
Aww.
Let's all go back to Rize Maxia together.
Okay, it's a promise.
Freaking nerds. Being nerds. But I definitely don't imagine myself being much further, but at the same time, like, I don't see myself going any further than that. Oh, and I didn't want to go that way. Just wanted to talk to some of these people here. Ugh, I can't move! Yes, important dialogue that I definitely needed to hear. Ugh, my sides are killing me. No, I'm okay. I just ran a little too far. Wow. These people, they definitely do not have freaking anything. I know this game. Fred from Vine Sauce played it. I thought it was pretty poop. Oh my god. Skippy Sound, seriously. Gotta be pooping on my game. Oh wow, yeah, this is the high road, alright. Right, so honestly, I think this is probably a good way to end it right here. I didn't know it was gonna be another area or just like a fight, but we'll go ahead and end it here for today, and then tomorrow I will go ahead and do what I can to beat this game, because yeah, I think I'm pretty dang close to beating it. Anyway, thank you so much, TL, for showing up and giving me enough support as is. Dry Guy, I know you're here for a bit. Thank you so much for showing up. Artlock, I know you're here for quite a while. Not sure how long you're going to be here or whatever, but hopefully you will, like, see me at the very end bit and everything. Same thing with Normal Person. Thank you for showing up. Mention again about favorite Mario and whatnot. It's always nice to just talk about Mario RPGs, despite everybody else saying otherwise. Play my favorite game. Oh my god. Skippy-san. Seriously. As much as I like you being here and everything, quit yelling at me, okay? I'm gonna come pick you up soon, or whatever, okay? Alright, that will be it for tonight. Thank you all for showing up. I shall see you later. Sayonara. Bye-bye. Come at me!